Filipina soul, she's so fly, got a full control. Warate, oh my gulay, whole vibe sweet like a parfait. Fitness queen with a mind so real, speaks the truth but she keeps it chill. Kakoi style with a cute little twist, when she shows up nobody can resist. I see, baby, yeah she cool, she crazy. I see, baby, hikaru like a star. Flow so smooth but the jokes hit tight. Queen of the scene every day, every night. 光の中で知るだけ止まらない夢のため走り続け終わらない I see in the spotlight levels on max Cool with the charm but she hit with the facts Smile できた heart boom Stepping with
And yes, mega love shout out. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. I hope I am very loud and clear. No clipping for us tonight. Hope so. But if I am clipping, if my audio is not loud and clear, and anything of that sort, and let me know in the chat down below. But, otsukare-sama deshita, konbanwa, and welcome to you're tuning into IC Fit 69 not 0.0. O, diba? Ayan. So, mega love shout out everyone. We are live indeed. And to Beach of Life, Be Well, and to ET number 22, basically what consists of a drama. And how do you interpret it? O, diba? And hello, my love 22. Oh, how you doing? You've always been so busy. Hola. And to Shirley, to Blizzard, hello, gorgeous. And your audio and video is good. O, diba? I saw the shorts, o, diba? The shorts of Obsession. And this is what we're going to do tonight as well. Number 22. We're gonna define these two words that I find interesting because these two words are the people that we should, and I think at this point and phase of my life, I think we should really define where the line is. And that two person that I personally walk away from is the HIPPOs and the SUCCUBI. Diba? I really been waiting for this moment to say that SUCCUBI. Diba? Ayan. And credit to Ayan, preach for that. Ayan, I'm gonna definitely and totally gonna use that word because I don't like the stigma of this. energy vampire. It's giving a bad name about the vampire. At one point. So every woman in there, please press 1 if you're one of them. But we did fantasize about this, so I don't really like it like that. So I think it's better to have it as succubi because they're draining the life out of you. So I think it's pretty much that. Ayun, diba? E.T. from Blizzard, ayan, and Blizzard from E.T. Diba? Ayun. We can see, ayan, Nightbot is also here. So if you are in the chat right now, please do pay attention to Nightbot because one of them will be dropping some of you guys' link. And if it's your cup of tea, please do check them out. And if you're a fellow streamer and of course fellow YouTuber, do not be shy. Type MINE on the chat down below and let Nightbot do its job. Diba? Ayan. And Shirley from Bliss. Ayan. And E.T. Vampire. I don't stalk at night. I do it daytime. Sana all. Oh my gulay. Ayan. I do have that one. Ayan. Did you see this? Ayan. Sana all. Diba? Ayan. And then the other one. We're gonna wait for Mikey. Ayan. Did you miss Mikey? Ayan. Did you talk to Mikey lately? And we like vampires. Yes, we like vampires. Do you And E.T. number 22 is the day vampire. I'm the night vampire. Diba? But definitely these two words, guys, because this stream is about making choices in life online. Why am I making... Okay, hold on, guys. Ayan. Be serious. Ayan. People would start to tell me I'm not serious. I'm always laughing. I'm joking. Ayan. If you cannot take a joke, that's on you. Diba? But this stream, this video is about, making choices. It's about talking. How do we make choices in life? Online, offline, because whether we like it or not, online people are here to stay. So it's all depending on us if it's going to make or break our day. I just thought about that. But anyways, it's getting deep into certain human behaviors that shouldn't or should be tolerated. And it's all up to every single one of you guys. We're very much subjective people nowadays. Something that I think is toxic for me might not be necessarily toxic for you guys, and so on and so forth. And be sweet. Good evening. And if B is here, Henry, ayan, ola to you. And I hope you have better day. Oh my gulay. Ayan, water. Ayan, water. And I laughed, joked, and went overboard, making me teary. I know, right? You're always having fun, and that's the spirit, guys. I think for the most part, a lot of people forget how fun it could be when it's just fun. Nothing personal, and do not go overboard, and do not go too personal. And if you want to go in that direction, do not get bad hurt. If it's going to be back and forth, things like that. We should just be accountable of our own actions, online or offline. And good evening from B. I laughed. Yes. Define succubi. Did you just think about this now? Or did you just... I like that one. Succubi. Ayan. What's the bye? Hello, IC and BIY, who's very, very busy, and to Blizz and to ET, and also BIY from ET, and BIY from Blizzard Abroad. Diba? Ayan. So, as I've said, guys, ayan. So, those are two things, and it's all about the choices that we are making. Certain behaviors or human behaviors that should not be tolerated. And if it should be tolerated, elaborate. Ayan, why? The whys and the disagreement, the agreement, because it's all about that. It's all about conversations. There's no one size fits all. If that's the thing, you think everyone should be happy, right? But that's not really realistic to say. So we're going to also hopefully explore self-awareness, the accountability that we always promote in ICFED, myself included, and also setting boundaries. Like, how are we going to set boundaries for our own life? How are you going to make sure that you set that for you and not because someone told you so, or some people tell you you have to set this, because this is this in their standards or your standards. It's like, those are the things that I want to explore with people that could interact with me in the chat. And if you're watching and listening to this one, and you can always, share your thoughts, your comments, as long as you remember them, because I'm going to talk a lot, and you can always replay this and point out the things that you think you disagree with me, as long as it's not bullshit, as long as it's coming from really belief and you actually believe it. Type it in the comments down below. Do not be shy. Interact with me. That's how we should human do, Do not let it die. Interaction should always be there. If you can interact with an AI, you can interact with a human. Ayan, do not be scared. There are good people out there. And speaking of good people, I see a lot of good people coming in, so we're gonna go to the chat. Ayan, Blizz. Someone in Butuan used the word suck. I think that was her occupation. Saksak in Tagalog, saksak. Ganon. You're like stabbing someone. Saksak. Ayan. But in English, it might be something else. So be defined. Define suck. And what's up? I see what's up. Chat room from KG Money. Hopefully everybody's doing phenomenal. So what's phenomenal happening on your life today, KG Money? We want to know about that because we're so nosy about it. And hi, KG Money from BIY. And also Bleeze says hi. And to Henry, hola to you, Henry. Hi, Henry from BIY. And also Be Sweet from BIY, and Hey Believe from Henry. The lovebirds in the chat. Diba? So if you have lovebirds out there as well, bring your lovebird in this chat so we can interact with each other. Diba? Ayan. I'm so formal today, so let's go back. So it's also understanding the levels of hypocrisy, guys. Based on the participants, if you want to be a willing and consenting adult that will be participating in this stream, in this discussion, we're gonna understand or try to understand that there are levels of hypocrisy. We're gonna define what hypocrisy means. Sa Tagalog, impokrita. Ayan, mga fellow Filipino, come out, ayan, talk to me as well. We can talk Tagalog, English, Japanese, ayan, Nihonji, ayan, Nihongo daijoubu desu yo, ayan, nashite mo ii desu yo, ayan. So we're gonna talk in the language that I know, ayan, brasileiros, brasileiras, ayan, eu tenho praticar, ayan, meu português, porque eu muito esqueceu muito palavras. Diba? Ayun. So we're gonna try to do languages that I know. But if I don't know any of those languages, especially Bisaya, Bisaya, I cannot talk any dialect or different dialects in the Philippines. So let's gonna, stick in Tagalog and English. English as well. I'm gonna try my best to speak all the vocabularies that I would have. And I don't know why I'm cold. Why is it so cold today? But anyways, that one. And also, for the most part, that's pretty much it. And hey, E.T. from Henry, walking away is essential if you want to elevate. Yes, we've been in this road because May is all we know. If you don't know it yet, guys, and if you're watching and tuning in, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. But for me, it doesn't have to be a mental health awareness month to actually understand and be truthful about your mental health. Especially nowadays, there's a lot of stress that could get you. Especially, I don't know where you were born, how your, upbringing are, but I think even words these days it could actually make a person really crazy with just one word. So it really is, the strength, or not the strength, but being mentally fit and emotionally fit can be two completely different things. And we're gonna go towards that journey. I'm trying to prepare you guys to maturity. So if you're not updated to all of our streams every Thursday, every Saturday, you should check out. It is already available on podcast form, so you can always check out the drama, gossip, and fools, ayan, on podcast. We're on podcast now, guys. Ayan, I've been always on podcast, but if you don't know that yet, I want to take this into a different level. I really want to this year. I know there's a bunch of struggles around, but I really want to push myself, not to burn out, but to push myself that I could do more for this channel. And there's going to be a lot of announcement coming leading to the end of the month and early next month, so please tune in. If you're not subscribed, if you're not turning all of your notifications, I already tell you, palo that notifications, because there's a bunch of things that I'll probably gonna announce very, very soon. So May celebration, our cheat meal is still in place. I'm still trying to figure out when to do that. But we also have June. June is also men's mental health. So we're still gonna focus and continue to talk about mental health, because you guys, my sausages, my dudes, you need to take care of that mental health. But do not go crazy about it and try to steal woman's job to nag, to be... Do not be like us, okay? We have so many women in the world. Let us do our job and do you. But update it in a way where you can find balance, where you can take care of your mental health, but at the same time, you can still be the man you want to be. O, diba? And let's see the chat. O, diba? Walking away is essential if you want to elevate. Hey, Henry from E.T. Hey, E.T. from Henry. And May is Mental Health Month. But I'm mentally unfit and mentally stable by the time you ended your stream. Why are you mentally unstable now, Ayan? Who hurt you, E.T.? And some people feel so entitled to your tea. Yes, guys, if you don't know all about T.E.A, please do check out Blizzard Abroad. Type Blizz in the chat so Nightbot can drop his link. He just live streamed today as well. Check it out and you can know all about that tea. What is it? How is it? And how can you make your life even better as a man with sausage? Ayan. O, diba? I'm just crazy and I know it. Well, if you're not crazy, I don't think you would be in Icy Fit, I just hope you're the good kind of crazy, because there's always going to be two sides of the story. You're going to be either good or you're bad or you're in the middle, but if you're in the middle, why not go all the way to bad, all the way to good? It's all in your choice, guys. But have fun, and hopefully you choose to be a good person at the end of the day, because we already have so many bad people out there. You don't want to be just the norm or the average. You want to be something special. So be a good special. And I'm just crazy and I know it. Yes. So that's kind of like my words for you guys. Ayan, my greetings for you, everyone. Let's start this show. So we're gonna try to define the HIPPOs and the SUCCUBI. Ayan. And why do I call it them like that? And does it really relatable to you guys as well? Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? And let's just explore this. And if you have any knowledge or you think it's a life knowledge tips to be not riled up by these types of people and how to walk away from them, especially if it's too personal for you, if it's too close for you, because I think there are people out there, the more it's close to them, the more it's personal, the more it's really hard to walk away. But you cannot really compromise your peace, compromise your mental health. So just because for another person, because at the end of the day, there's no one who's going to take care of you, best take care of you but yourself. And if you don't know that, I don't know what to tell you. Talk to your mama, okay? And thank you, guys. Ayan, diba? And I'm just crazy. Oh my gula, it's still there. Guys, you're so quiet today. KG Money, are you there? So the topic for today, the so-called energy vampires and how being a succubi is more appropriate in my opinion. Hopefully, we can get to that part because I feel like just talking about the hippos of the world, and we're all participating in this one. Don't forget about that. You cannot tell that you yourself have a little bit level of hippo in you. So we're going to talk about that, and it's just nicer to say, if you know what I'm saying. Explore and get deep with me. All are invited. If you're in the chat right now, you are invited. Of course, you can join our community where you can feel safe as long as you're nice. Because if you're not nice, I'm not nice. And you don't want me not nice, You want me nice. So we're going to be open to educate ourselves, not just one person, not just you educating us. I want you guys to also feel that you're learning something. I know you think you're smart, but there's always something that we can learn from each other. So think about that, be open about it, and we can always agree to disagree. Do not take things too personal, because if I spot it, oh my gulay, ayan, let me just do this, guys. Yes, I'm in a mood. So I'm just not feeling myself right now, but I've been awake all night trying to strengthen my legs. Ayan. So don't forget, Henry, strengthening our legs, it's not just a 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Depending on our physical status as of this second, is going to be depending person by person. The important part about physical training, about recovery, like with me, hamstring injury, oh my god, if I'm not on point, it'll probably take me half a year to actually be able to lift again and be comfortable lifting again, because it's a hamstring injury. So I would say be mentally fit, always for everybody, always try to be mentally fit first, because if you don't have that kind of like resilience, or like even though you don't see progress, because if you start on something really like this situation really sucks, like certain injuries, certain ailments, it depends on what it is. It'll take months, years even, to go back to where you started or how you feel it, before any injury or accident you have. So you have to be mentally fit first before you can actually really be consistent on certain routines. So if I were you guys, if right now you cannot do anything physically anyways, make sure that you do certain things routine-wise every single day. Mobility, stretching, that's very important. Strengthening, usually depending on what age you are, I would say start on practicing your range of motion. That's definitely number one for me. Stretching, there are also Like, it's very, very nitty-gritty details. There are certain stretches that you don't want to do for your body because you're gonna have limitation on it. So always consult your doctor as well. So those little things. And thank you for updating us with that, Henry. But hopefully you find the right doctor and also you find the right therapy for you. And how can I get close to you? For one, you are miles away and I find it so near in my phone. Yet so far by my gulay. When are you coming back to Japan, ET, huh? You don't want to go back to Japan anymore? Is that the You know who's back as well, E.T.? Ayan, he's back here in the chat last time. Ayan, trying to steer up, thinking the chat people in my live stream are all stupid like him. So if you're out there listening already, yes, mega love shout out to you. And sorry, I'm here. I'm just listening to the background. And while I drive, so you're driving today. Thank you. I really like this part, guys. I really like. I didn't know how much I like it when people say that I am with them while they're driving. Because that means I'm doing a really good job entertaining you guys and keeping you company while you're driving or walking. It's like something that I find like an achievement. Like I worth it to be listened to while you drive, guys. So KG Money, thank you for making me feel that all the time. You know, I do appreciate that. And yes, I'm a little crazy. Hopefully I won't be as crazy after. Ooh, where are we going, KG Money? What is the crazy thing after the stream? OMG, ayan. What is the OMG ET? And I'm going to be see a specialist soon, so that is going to be interesting. And listen, be open to them. Be open to their recommendations with you, because I always say, you know, and this is what I've been trying to figure out and punching standards, you know. Sometimes it's easy for us, all of the information we gather, especially on what or how old we are in our life. It's easy for us to think that we know it. You know, we know what bothers us in our body. We know it. As a personal trainer, I don't know if it's correlated with you guys, but as a personal trainer, I find it interesting. Because I've handled and touched many bodies. Sorry, guys. Ayan. If you're in ICFit, ayan, welcome. This is how it's going to be, okay? It's not going to be a monotone where it's just going to be vanilla. You're just going to be sticking on angry and then, you know, all the time of the Zoom. No. I want us to laugh, you know. Be crazy, be serious, and of course, yes, you come again. Ayan, I love it. At Dial John, I love when you come here. Ayan, you know who you are. Because when you come here, I can always play this one and you don't take it personally. I like it as sport. So, ayan guys, Alo, Davinta is here. And because of that, guys, do not be afraid. Where's the one? Oh my gulay, I forgot to put it out. Where is it? Oh, anyways, ayan. Because OBS has default. I didn't put the Alo Davinta clip. But anyways, guys, ayan. And let's see, pita. Oh my gulay, pita is also. Oh my gulay, what's going on, huh? Is there something cooking in the background that I don't know about? Where's admin? Nowhere. This is going to be a one-man show and a half because Nightbot is around. And evening. Pita of Barbaria. Barbaria. I like that. I think I'm gonna do that accent. Barbaria, not Barbaria. Barbaria. Pita of Barbaria. I like that. There he is. Ayan, Felipe, disturbance in the force awoke me. Yes, ayan, I'm shouting so loud right now. Ayan, come out of the dungeon, Felipe, ha? Ayan, help me out. I'm hoping that others to learn what I'm going through and don't give up even when you feel like it, yes. And this is what it is about, ICFIT has always been like that. I love stories. I put it out like this because I love hearing stories. I don't care what it is. I just want to hear the story. I want to know like what this person did in his story. Like what did Alo did in Vietnam? Alo, what did you do in Vietnam? Why are you not going to Japan? Ayan, you scared of me? I'm trying to have a conversation with Alo. I said, hey there, have fun, enjoy. And then he said, ayan, wait, and we don't talk politics here, Alo, okay? But this is just the context, guys. So just be aware we don't talk politics. But he was like telling me about Marcos coming to Japan. And I said, the who? And he said, explain to me. Ayan, thank you for that. Thank you for actually always interacting with me, Aldo. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And should have peed before I fell asleep. Oh my gulay. Oh, so it's wet, Felipe. I like that. Don't worry, Ayan. Don't worry. Let it stay there, Felipe. Ayan, and Felipe from Blizz, and Blizz from Felipe, Felipe from Henry, and Henry back. Ayan, from Felipe, and Henry from Blizzard. O, diba? Ang galing ko. I'm really catching up with your chat, guys. Yeah, do better than that, everyone. Ayan. I'm catching up on your chat. You guys are so slow, so you have to... Ayan, share this live stream, guys. Ayan, we'll talk all about the HIPPOs and the SUCCUBI of this wonderful planet called Earth, because I want to talk about that. We're gonna be charitable today. We're gonna give them light. Ayan, let's give them a proper lighting. Ayan, should we avoid them? Should we walk away from them? Or we should just let them be? Anyways, guys, ayan, let me just drink water because I keep saying ayan, ayan, ayan. And let me just get hold of myself because Alo is here. Alo makes me nervous, according to him.
Filipina soul, she's so fly, got a full control. Arate, on my gulay, whole vibe sweet like a parfait. Fitness queen with a mind so real, speaks the truth but she keeps it chill. Kakoi style with a cute little twist, when she shows up nobody can resist. I see, baby, yeah she cool, she crazy. I see, baby, hikaru like a star.
Yes, ayan, we're back, guys. O, diba? Sometimes it's better to walk away from someone than to stay. Exactly. And I always say this, don't ever feel sorry, or feel regret or feel bad to walk away from any toxicity that you think is toxic for you. Don't ever also let anybody tell you otherwise what is toxic for you. Figure it out for yourself, And on a plus note, when they're gone from your life, you're bouncing off the walls with excess energy. Oh my God, yes, that is the succubi. When once you take the succubi, I know I'm shouting, guys, okay. Shh. once you take out the succubi and walk away from the succubi of this planet Earth, the energy that you would feel every day, you can actually feel it. It's different because there is no life essence that being sucked away from you. That's what basically Pita of Barbaria, Ayan says. I like the Barbaria. Can I say that? Can I say that? Hi, Felipe from BIY and hi, Pita from BIY. Howdy all. And guys, do not forget. Ayan, because I didn't get to live stream yesterday due to migraine attack, guys. No excuses. Let's greet Adam's wifey. Ayan, I hope I pronounced this correct. Chachada, a happy birthday. And also to Blizz sisters. Ayan. Yes, happy birthday. Ayan, Tanjavi Omerito. Ayan, to the May babies. We're still gonna go to our treat meal with me, with a triple treat and triple threat. It's going to come. I'm just trying to make sure when is it going to be. Are we just gonna conclude together the May and the June babies together in one? I'm just gonna try to figure it out, and we're gonna try to make it a poll on Saturday. Hopefully we can keep it up in Icy Fit. I've been called all sorts of things. Icy, enjoy. Ayan, I don't know what Barbaria. I was just trying to figure out the accent of it. Is it Barbaria or Barbaria? Like that, accent. I love the accents of the worlds, as you can notice, guys. Ayan. And this is very true. Your energy comes back and you find yourself feeling better and excited. Ayan, to our Aussie. Oy. Ayan, in the house. And Adam says, hola, everyone. So to Chachada, ayan, happy birthday. I hope you had fun. I hope Adam made the wonderful day for you and amazing, the two of you together. And howdy, Felipe from Pita. So, hypocrisy. Ayan, let's start with hypocrisy. Let me get this a little bit sophisticated for a bit because I'm trying to figure out my multitasking tendencies, guys. Ayan. So let's see if I could do this. Define HIPPOs. We're gonna do this, guys. Define HIPPOs. What does HIPPOs mean? So when I say hippo, what I mean is hypocrites. The hypocrites of the world. Sa Tagalog, mga impokrita. Ayan, mga impokritang palaka sa mundo. Let's talk about them. Because they want to be talked about, let's talk about them. Ayan, and bar, bra, and diba? I don't know if that's a song, but that is brought to you by Believe in Yourself. Also, you can check him out on X, ayan, and also on Discord. Also affiliated in one of the Mind Cognitive podcasts. So please do check it out and walk away from people who only remember you when they need something. Ooh la la. At least they need something from you, Adam. Oh, positive mindset. You can always say no. And it was originally an empire of northwestern Africa. Oh, so I wonder how they say it then. So definitely have an accent. Pita, right? Ayan. So do you like it Peter or Pita or what else? Is there anything accent? I don't know. I like it Pita. Diba? So this is the hypocrisy. Let's see if I can do this one. According to Google, guys, define hypocrisy. So this is hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy
Hypocrisy, the practice of professing beliefs, feelings, or virtues that one does not hold or possess. Falseness, fake, diba? An act or instance of such falseness, the act or practice of a hypocrite, feigning to be what one is not or to feel what one does not feel. A dissimulation. Did I pronounce that correctly? Ayan. Or a concealment of one's real character, disposition, or motives, especially the assuming of false appearance of virtue or religion, a simulation of goodness. And this is from the American Heritage Dictionary. Number 4. Applying criticism to others that one does not apply equally to oneself. Moral self-contradiction, whereby the behavior of one or more people believes their own claimed or implied possession of certain beliefs, standards, or virtues. An instance of either of the above. Insincerity by virtue of pretending to have qualities or beliefs that you do not really have. And lastly, an expression of agreement that is not supported by real conviction. And that's that one. O, diba? Kaloka. Ayan, it sounds like we're in law and order. Ayan, order in the court. Just don't call me late for dinner. Oh my gulay. Ayan, of course, I won't. Next time I won't. And walk away from people addicted to negativity and misery. Oh yes. Oh my God, yes. You're gonna do yourselves a lot of favor when you do this. And with that being said, not everyone, I find this interesting sometimes. People can always be, all of us can always be toxic. It just really depends on who are we dealing with and how much you are willing to be the participant of these types. That's why we have this drama, gossip, and fools. In the Philippines, where I kind of grew up as a child, it's very normal that when you go out of your house, there's walking CCTV around. There's people that would talk about life of other people. When I kind of got into Japan and living life in Japan, that's how I understand the difference. Not that I'm saying that Japan doesn't have gossips, doesn't have drama. They do, but they do it very, very different. You don't just go out of your house and you're already trying to hide your face because people would talk about you and talk. There's none of that, in Japan. It's almost like you don't have neighbors in Japan, but you do. Because when you need your neighbors in certain instances, they'll be there anyways. So it's just a huge difference sometimes, and whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it depends on you guys' perspective. But for me, I'd rather have the Nanya approach. Right, Peter? Nanya. None of your business. I like that I have a new vocabulary of words. Ayan. So everyone in government is a hippo then. Yes. Ayan, we're not gonna try to talk politics and religion, guys, because I just want it to be consistent. Ayan, I even want to follow my own rules and regulation, guys. So we're gonna be creative on how we talk about these types of people. But yes, definitely. One of the hypocrites that tale as old as time are the politicians. And we're not going to talk about the politics itself, but the politicians, people, their behavior. It's a very, 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 very famous saying, old as tall as, I don't know what I'm saying anyways, guys. Anyways, I'm trying to use that because I'm really, really not good at using phrases in English sometimes. So we have to apply those things. But anyways, we all know that politicians can, and always there's a possibility that a lot of them are hypocrites. So what are the levels of hypocrisy are we willing to tolerate? in our daily life. And it could be within your family, workplace, just in general your life, or you want to go to the bigger picture where it's going to be the society, politics, the government, the country. It's all up to us, what levels should we tolerate and what are the standards we should really put into place to protect our peace of mind. And let's see. Walk away from people who constantly create drama and confusion. Yes. Like talking about these HIPPOs and SUCCUBIs, gaslighters, guilt trippers, power harassing. All of these things could be talked about, and we can always go deep into this. And if you don't know and cannot spot these people, the patterns, the human behaviors, the things they say, how they say it, how they present themselves in public, online, offline. If you know the skills, if you have the skills to spot who are the hypocrites and the level of the hypocrisy they do, you can actually be at peace and be sane. And you can easily walk away from it because you know it's full of shit. And I don't think you want to have shit around you, don't you? So, ayan. And walked away from my old self and the negative traits that I also held. It's not always about other people. Exactly. Another part of it is a lot of people are delulu. Delulu to a point that they don't even think. They always think about, oh, my life is so toxic. This person is toxic all their life. And they're 40, 50, 60, 70. They're almost in their deathbed. And all they can rant about is it's toxic. Their whole life is toxic. But guess what? Throw away the deluluness. They probably would understand that the toxicity is coming from them. Is themselves. So, being delulu is not a good thing, guys. Fake it till you make it. It's not for everyone, unfortunately. Too much differences in politics and religion is best thing to do is always stay away from it. And basically, people not practicing what they preach. Yes. This is the ultimate main example of hypocrisy that I could say. And this is why I tell you guys, all of us are hypocrites at some point. It's just the levels and how are we trying to infect other people of our own hypocrisy. What are the levels that you guys are hypocrites about? Are you aware of it? Are you aware that you're hypocrite at this certain area and the areas aren't? Or you're just all about other people, but you yourself are the same? So these are the things that I do want to explore, not just in this stream, but hopefully after the stream, you ponder this for yourselves if it makes sense and if you hold value into your own well-being, then do good. But if you're already happy, you know who you are, share us your knowledge because a lot of people, whether you like it or not, some people would see your words and it'll probably resembles to them. And whether it's important to you or not, at least you saved one soul at a time. You know what I'm saying? And walk away from those who disrespect your boundaries and call it sensitivity. Oh my God, as a woman, I can always, when I raise my voice, when I become too passionate and opinionated in certain things, when I talk like a dude, I would be like, oh my God, you're so sensitive. You're so passive. Oh my God, bitch, you're so sensitive. I just say the word man-child, and a lot of people, I bet you, a lot of man-child stay away from the stream. A lot of them are probably bitching about me in other streams. But that's just what it is. It's not my problem. It's a personal problem. And walk away from people who constantly gossip about everyone around them. Ooh la la. And let's just talk about gossip for a second. Because it's like, I feel like gossip is having a bad rap, you know? I'm gonna defend gossip, okay? Gossip, I gotcha, I gotcha. Gossip is entertainment at best. You know, it's supposed to be entertainment. But as human beings, we love to exploit shit. To the point gossip is exploited. You know, gossip should be like, you know, it could be a good thing. Gossip between friends that you trust, it's not gonna come out. That's a part of gossip. That's a different, you know? Am I tripping here? Am I not understanding what the gossip means? But there are people who love to exploit it. And when they hear it, they would just tell it to everybody else with added and probably omitted and created drama. People love drama. It sells. Because as human beings, we love it. We are entertained by it. And the more miserable and the more a person wants to run away from their own life, the more they want to veer only on the drama. And the dangerous part of it is that if the drama became their life, if they're happy, like really happy about it, and they're not bitches, they're not ranting about how toxic their life is, cool. But once they infect me, but once they infect people around them, that's kind of like where the toxicity comes down to. And if I'm wrong, you can always disagree with that. You know, that's why I said it's going to be very subjective. This conversation is going to be very subjective. And Tony, I do see you, Tony. Hey, hey, hey. Don't tolerate any bullshit. Too old for that shit. Yes. And I notice this with like my elders, old people. And you know, I live in Japan. I'm Japanese. We have tons and tons of seniors and elders here. I notice the more a person age, the more they become older, the shame they have become less. The more they don't give a shit. And the ones that do is because they're so bored with life that they want more, but they can't. So it's like, it's just really patterns of people. And it's not always going to be like 100%. You know, even people who studied this would always say it's not going to be always accurate. But patterns are there for us humans to kind of like, you know, ponder, brainstorm, use a skill to have. Patterns are there for us to be aware of. People that tells you that you are doing drama are the one doing it themselves. Do they know? They only said it to you because they themselves are going after you. Oh my God, yes. And it's like, this is the part that always makes me really, really, really entertained about all of the drama that you see, mainstream, YouTube beef, all of that stuff. I just really feel like if you are really, like, you know, understanding the pattern or the world you are going into, you're going to be aware of these patterns. And it's not going to really rile you up. And you can actually choose whether you want to engage or whether you want to disengage. You know, it's just nice. And walk away from those who constantly play the victim while hurting others. Oh my God, I'm gonna catch up on the chat now. Oh yeah, the victim card. One of the all-time, oh my gulay, my pet peeve. We can talk about that, Henry. What a waste of time. And remove people who don't bring you peace and happiness. Yes, yes. Oh my God, guys, are you hearing this? I'm toxic as fuck. Best to stay the fuck away. My peace is more important to me than anyone's egos. And I like that attitude because I know I won't get any drama from you, Tony. And if you do, then you're a hippo. See how I did that? Diba? Yes. And that's why I like you, Tony. Oh, I see. I love my insanity. It keeps me sane. Oh, my gulay. I like that one too. But do you, boo-boo? I have no problems with it, pizza. Ayan, I love it. And hi, Tony. Those who thrive on jealousy and envy. Oh my God, pathetic. And hey, BIY from Tony. And ET says, when I walk away, they called me chicken. And when I respond, they said I'm doing drama. So where do you draw the line? Oh my gulay, no line. Is that why it became like that? Huh? I like it, E.T. I never could get into gossip or drama. To me, it's a waste of time and energy. Exactly. And hello, sis! Ami is in the house, guys. Please do say hi to Amy. Walk away from those who weaponize your past mistakes against you. Oh my God, those as well. They're so childish. BIY from Amy. And hello, Miss Amy from Pizza and Tony. Hi from Amy and E.T. Hi. Yes, guys, please do say hi. I talk a lot sometimes, so do talk to each other when I'm not paying attention to the chat. Expat hi. And gossip usually changes when spreading the story. Yes, it would always benefit the storyteller, of course, because they want to be the bida. Jollibee, ikaw ang bida. O, diba? Ayan. So anyways, but those things. And Mr. Pita, hello, you are here. And hi, Amy and Pita from BIY and Palo Palo. Yes, my Palo Palo for today. Ayan. I don't even want to ruin my beautiful Palo Palo with the hippos and succubi of this earth because they are irrelevant. Am I correct? Ayan, please press 1 if you feel the same way. Please press 2 if you don't. Ayan, if you want to defend the hippos and the succubi of this earth, ayan, please raise your armpit. Sort of Amy, my signal is still bad. Oh, is it a nice weather in Australia right now? Because Felipe is really, ayan, wet right now. Walk away from entitled people. Oh my God, they're almost like nuisance for me. It's like, this is why I find it interesting that standards, the standards we actually, depending on what country you come from, if you get to travel around the world, you will see the standards are definitely different depending on what country you are visiting. And when you see entitled people, I think because it comes from the work ethic, that I don't know, but I grew up where, even though as bratty as I can be, I grew up where my parents and my elders would still put that root that you're not going to achieve anything without working hard for it. And I think that's where integrity and, how you were raised is very important. It's not all about just because you think you can get it, you're not going to work for it. And for the most part, that's how you see the society and the world is changing, especially in the West sometimes. I'm happy in Japan, we don't have tipping. And lately, as you know, guys, I've been in America for, a little while. And I also get to the Philippines as well. And Philippines and America, they have tipping culture. And in Japan, if you are not familiar and exposed to Japanese culture, we don't have tipping. Tipping in this country is almost like it's embarrassing. You don't do that. We love our job. And that's something that I'm not trying to, try to diss any culture in that manner. I'm just stating something that I observed. And I might be wrong in this one, guys. So I need your input in this. But what I observed is, in Japan, we are kind of brought up into this world, into the society, that we should love our job. Even though you don't like it, you have to have pride to do your job. You're gonna do the best, and you're gonna make sure that you're doing your best, because that's how much you're gonna be valued by the company or the people that you work for, and that equals to monetary gains. So you work first before you get it. It's not you're already entitling yourself and you're trying to like, oh, I need this money, blah, 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 and you're not even working for it yet. So it's totally different, the things that I see and observe. Not sure if that's the same in your country, but you can always disagree with me if you think I am wrong. And of course to Timmy, I do see you, Timmy. Hola to you. Let's go back to the chat. And Amy from ET, I am hungry hippo. Ooh, I'm a hungry hippo. What's that mean? And I know of one drama that's going on for a month just because Lady P said hi to John and the mistress get upset and start calling names from ET. And oh my God, I'm already in 57 minutes. Oh my God. I thought I'm just here like 30. I swear to God, guys, when I'm with you, I feel like my 1 hour is I'm just talking like 10 or 30 minutes. So thank you guys for being such wonderful viewers. And I remember that game from BIY, ayan. And YouTube didn't hide anything, right? And hi from BIY. Hello, ICN chats, Timmy. And if Timmy is here, Richard, hola to you in the background. Prepper is blocked. What? What do you mean Prepper is blocked? It's not blocked. What do you mean? Ayan, it's only YouTube and Nightbot in the house right now. But Billy, how you doing? Hello, BIY. Oi, Timmy and Bushes. Thank you, Bleeze. And Uncle E.T. from Timmy Raccoon says hi to you, I see. And I already know it. Ayan, Raccoon, hola to you. Why is Prepper blacked? What do you mean? Like refreshed it, because no, I didn't blocked it. Nothing is blocked, ayan. And team, how am I going to explain about the stories that turns into drama? I don't know, Uncle E.T. I never been into that corner. And also from BIY, time flies when you're having fun, I see, yes. And thank you for making it fun for me as well. You guys are very good viewers, ayan. But I'm pretty sure if I could check it, it's not blocked, ayan. I don't know if YouTube blocked it, but no, I just checked who is blocked because we just banned one person last time. So just making sure everything is good. Hungry Hippo is a board game in America. Oh, I didn't know that. Ayan, I should probably ask that. Ayan, what is a hungry hippo? Ayan, it's probably the same thing. The game, you know, like that one. And then you put like something in it, in its mouth or something. I think that's that one. But anyways, we're going back to our conversation about hypocrisy and hippos. That's what we're gonna call them, ayan, in ICFIT. And I do want to read an article from you to you guys. This is from neurolunch.com, so you can always cross-reference this. This is just an article. I just wanted to kind of like guide us on how can we actually do this, and some information that I do gather that might be correct or incorrect. And if you know anything about this, you can always raise it in the chat down below. And Timmy, you are not around. Oh, okay. You are around, not at the corner. As usual, it happens because someone is always a collateral victim. Oh, diba? Yan, from ET. So this is Neurolunch. And as earlier as we said, from politicians to everyday people, the perplexing phenomenon of hypocrisy weaves a tangled web through the fabric of human behavior, leaving psychologists grappling with its complex underpinnings and far-reaching consequences. It's a curious dance we all engaged in, sometimes unknowingly, as we navigate the choppy waters of social interaction and personal integrity. Ayan, define personal integrity, guys. Bodily integrity, ooh la la. That sounds different. Ayan. But personal integrity defines your character, builds trust, guides ethical choices. Ayan. O, diba? Ayun. So, but what exactly is hypocrisy and why does it seem to be such a ubiquitous part of the human experience? Define this word. Ayan. What is ubiquitous? Ayan.
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Oh, it's not ubiquitous. Okay, more
Ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous. Being or seeming to be everywhere at the same time. Omnipresent, existing or being everywhere or in all places at the same time. Oh, ubiquitous. Oh, E.T., you are ubiquitous. Is that how you say it? Am I correct, guys? Am I doing this? Is it correct? Ayan. From Amy and IC telling me to behave na. Ayan. And admin is finally here. So I'm not quite sure about that, Billy, but nothing is blocked. I would know if it's blocked because I just checked it. So it's not blocked. It's probably just refresh it because sometimes YouTube has glitches. If your messages are not going through in the chat right now, sometimes people are already subscribed to me, and because we have a subscriber only mode for 5 minutes, I feel sorry for you guys. I really do for some of the new subscribers. I know some of you guys doesn't like it that it is subscribers only mode, but I just don't really have the time to entertain people that just come here to just not even participate in the chat. And I'm pretty sure if that's the only intention of these people, they wouldn't find it in their heart to be here 5 minutes unless they're interested to know more. Then we can probably change their minds, because as I've said in ICFIT, some trolls have hearts, and we already witnessed that in here. Hello, admin from BIY and ET, diba? How you doing, ET? Are you tired today? Uncle ET is ubiquitous. Yes, ubiquitous. I like it. I like that word. There's admin from Blizz. Admin Ola from Blizz and team. I am now the collateral victim. Sorry guys and boss, I'm late. Just got home from work. Ayan. So pay attention to the prepper account, because it's not blocked, but sometimes YouTube, I don't know, sometimes it just not show. Like my comments from other people as well is not showing. So do not think too much about it, guys, but you can always ask me why are your comments not popping in or popping out. But if I banned or blocked anyone in this stream, you would know, guys, because I'm very upfront who I blocked and banned in this stream. I'm not shy to say it out loud. And major disaster of a collateral victim, Uncle 18. Oh my gulay, major disaster indeed. Ayon. So we're gonna continue. So exactly is hypocrisy? What is it exactly? And why does it seem to be such a ubiquitous part of the human experience? Meaning, bakit daw ang pagiging impokrita ay laging nariyaan? Laging nariyan ka. At ano ba yun? Anong title nun? Hindi ko nakalimutan ko yung kanta. And team, like Michael Jackson sings the song, I'm bad, you know it. Tenenen, tenenen. Diba? Tenenen. Hey, BIY from admin, and Blizzard says, Prepe, not the Fed. Diba? A lot of them. Thank you, Blizz. Ayan. So, Billy, I do see you. You're not blocked. Ayan, please come back. Ayan, come back. You know it. Ayan. Hey, ET, mega love shout out. Good to see you from admin. So, to continue the article, at its core, hypocrisy is the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's behavior does not conform. is the classic do as I say, not as I do scenario that we've all encountered, and let's be honest, probably participated in at some point. And we do this. The word do as I say, not as I do. When I say this, I am aware I'm saying this because I don't want to be a hypocrite. But imagine the people that do exactly this. They do say things, but they're not doing the things they are saying. And they're not aware of it. They're not aware that they're exactly doing the things that they're supposedly not doing. You know how delulu can you really be? And for me, those are the worst hypocrites. One of the worst. Because they are so delulu, they don't know that the things they dislike and tell other people to not do are the things they're actually doing. One of the worst kinds. Those are the hippos I walk away from. And kwentong buhay, ayan, I will be hypocrite if I say I am not a hypocrite. Ay, ayan, Wishy Koy, gorgeous Sisi Koy, admin, ayan, hola to Sisi Koy. And me too, admin from ET, sorry, not a fan of MJ. Who's MJ? Hey ET, mega love, shout out, good to see you. I'm thinking of MJ. I different because people like to point fingers. Yes. You know? Oh my God. Ami ayan. And admin from Adam. Hey Adam from admin. And is Dilulu a dish? And I just got my internet back, but I'm in a bad weather storm, so I'm going to head out for now. Later, everyone, and have fun. And thank you, Henry. I hope you have better days, as you know, as much as we can, as much as I can, as much as my skills are allowed to. I would say things that I think, but if you have a physical therapist, always ask. It's always nice to have a therapist in person. Because it's not just about words and how to do it, but they can actually tell you or actually follows you along with it. So good luck with the therapy, and I hope you get a full recovery soon. And hey Pita from admin, and Miss Wishy from Blizzard, and MJ is no neck. We're just talking about it as well. Ayan. And to Bruce Davis. Ayan. Hola. Thank you. Happy 2 years. Damn. Ayan. At dahil dyan, thank you so much. Sige. Yes. Thank you, Bruce Davis. Ayan, diba? Ayan, how's Judith? Regards to your wife, and I hope you're having better days as well in the Philippines. And hey, Henry from admin, to admin from Henry, to Bliss from Wishikoy. In somebody's eyes, you will always be a hypocrite. And that's why I said, everyone has hypocrisy in them. Every single one of us. Okay? Huwag magmalinis, uy. Lahat tayo impokrita. Iba't ibang level lang yan. Okay? Huwag masyadong dilulu. Sa Tagalog. In English, guys, if you're not a hypocrite yourself, ayan. O, diba? Sabihin ko na, guys. Sana all. Ayan. But I do believe that all of us has amount and levels of hypocrisy within us. It's just a matter of, are you aware that you're being hypocrite about one thing, or you're not aware of it? And if you do, what do you do about it when people call you out on it? And I think that's the most important part of the conversation. And Bruce, Yahoo from Amy, and MJ, Michael J. I'm a gulay. Ayan, nagkamali tuloy kami ni Wishy. Oh my God. Ayan, umiikot yun ha. Ayan, Timmy Koy. Ayan, umiikot siya. Kaya ang neck, ayan, be careful with the neck, guys. Ayan, make sure that you do your proper stretching because you don't want to end up with no neck. Ayan, you want to have a nice neck, especially with my fellow ladies. Ladies in Japan, we do love the neck. You know, I don't know if you guys, if you're a sausage in the house, let us know how much you like the neck for a woman. But in Japan, it's pretty much a thing. So be careful. Always try and do your neck stretches like that, and then circle. Do all of those stretches. Oh my God, I'm so excited to announce wonderful stuff going to happen in Icy Fit. So make sure that you're tuning in every Thursday and Saturday because it's coming soon. And hi Icy and everyone, good evening and good morning. Oh hi yo, good morning to you. Good evening actually to Bruce. And hi you'd wish from BIY and Wishy sis. Hi. Bruce, what up, bro? Ayan from Blizzard. Hi, Amy, and to Amy too from Bruce and Wishy Koy to Bruce from BIY Blizzard. Hi. And hi, bro. Blizzard, just chilling, bro. That's nice. It is a chilly. Is it chilly or is it hot in the Philippines? BYI. Oh my gulay. We have BYI na. Ayan. It's not BIY. BYI na. Hello. And hey, Bruce, long time no see. Hi, admin. How you doing, Wishy Koy? And Musta, beautiful admin from Wishy. You would be laughing at the therapist I was seeing. He doesn't know what he is doing. And hey, Amy from admin, you'd wish is laughing. And hi, E.T., good to see you, brother. You're welcome, Icy. Thank you. You know it. I appreciate that, Bruce. And admin, hi. And Henry says, anyway, the weather is getting bad here, so I need to head out. Later, everyone, and enjoy. Make sure, ayan, to stay safe out there, Henry. Okay, so if it's getting bad, it's probably wet, windy, all of that sort. Make sure that you have someone with you. And pastilan. Kalok. Binasa ko talaga yun pastilan. Ayan, team, No Neck is the Mexican Joe. His new name, but he has cooled down instead. Is actually back, E.T. Ayan. Hey, Bruce, mega love, shout out, good to see you. And bye, Henry. And hi, Believe, good to see you, brother. And oh, sorry, have no idea who that MJ was. Oh, don't bother, Timmy. It's irrelevant. Ayan, no knows MJ? My gulay, Jesus Christ. Guys, you're so mean, huh? Ayan, hey, you'd wish, good to see you. And he have a big mouth, Adam. Ayan, is that part of the hippo or a succubi? Ayan, wish you hello, ganda. And let's show that one, E.T. It's okay. And wish you hello, ganda. And from Amy, ayun. And the other one is, according to E.T. team, you know him. Just he not so active because I bit his ass flat. Ayan. Is there an ass to be flat? Ang tanong, may puwet bang ipa-flat pa? Diyos mio, Marimar. Flat na flat. I need to make some homemade chili beans. O, diba? And kwentong buhay, good to see you. Sa bagay, sometimes, you know, guys think you shouldn't really focus on your butt muscles. You know, it's just like a girl thing. Booty training is only for women, blah, blah, blah. But how many guys out there, that's why we have this term in fitness, chicken leg. They don't have butt and they have chicken leg. It's not a good thing to see. You know, and your butt is not just really aesthetically good to look at. It's something, it's your muscle. It's a big muscle in there that helps you walk, sprint, balance on one leg. Basically, around your hips, that makes you stable. So you want that butt muscles really nice and perky. Okay. Oh, that MJ. Yes. So, ayan, roaming around na naman. Wala mang magagawa na naman sa buhay niya talaga. Ayan. I see, they didn't call me buns for nothing. Oh, see, I like that. I like guys who have buns. Ayun. And Michael Jackson sings So Beat It, team. Diba? Sounds good, Adam from You'd Wish. And hello, admin. And E.T. is laughing. So, to the tacos and sausages of the stream, we're continuing this conversation because we're shining light upon the people that are, we called HIPPOs, ayan, or the impokritang palaka of the world. And at its core, hypocrisy is the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not conform. It's the classic do as I say, not as I do scenario that we've all encountered and, let's be honest, probably participated in at some point. The prevalence of hypocrisy in human behavior is striking, appearing in contexts ranging from the mundane to the monumental. And this is why I'm telling you guys, these are the people I walk away from personally. But I also know that there are levels of hypocrisy because all of us can be hypocrite. We all have baggages. We all have some sort of trauma in our lives, and all of us are not managing it correctly. Some of us still have hang-ups. Some of us are still not understanding who they want to be. So they tend to be hypocrite themselves because they're not aware. It's either because they just want to be in the path of the dilulu path, or they actually would be okay to understand that at some point you can be hypocrite. And it's just part of, are you going to be self-aware about it, or you're going to infect other people with your hypocrisy and tell other people of what to do, but you yourself, you can't even do it. And you want the respect for that? It's like how stupid that mentality is. How many of us here in the chat have that or witness that online, offline? People telling you what to do. People telling you how to live your life. And yet, they don't even get their shit together. People criticizing you how to manage your life, your money, your love life, your friendships, everything around your life. And yet, they themselves don't have their shit together. Do you really want to listen to those people? And yes, I get it. There are certain levels of how you're gonna take the stories of these people. Not because they're like a certain people that we kind of like shame in the society. We're not gonna listen to their stories or their perspective, of course. But where's the line? Where's the line that you would allow someone to influence you and your life, how you live your life? Where's that line? Do you even know that for yourself? And these are the questions that I hope you ask yourselves, because it's easy to stray. It's easy to just listen on your emotions and just go with people that are the most loudest, online especially. The most loudest are the hypocrites. The most loudest that they would infect you of their mentality. And if you cannot caught that before you know it, you're already toxic. So where is the line? Where is the standards? What constitute hippos that you walk away from and the hippos that are okay and should be tolerated? Uncle E.T. from Kwentong Buhay at iba pa is known as Timmy. Guys, please do type M-I-N-E if you're a fellow content creator, and R.I.P. MJ. Ayan. And how's hippo politics? Diba? And no patience for that kind of people. Exactly. And I have a black vinyl singer named Lulu, and she sings To Sir with Love. And now, does it fit in the Lulu? Diba? And appearing in context ranging from the mundane to the monumental, from the parent who tells their child not to smoke while puffing away on a cigarette, to the environmentalist who preaches about carbon footprints while jetting around the globe, and hypocrisy seems to be an inescapable part of the human condition. And it is true. You cannot escape it, guys. And this is the real importance of what I'm trying to ponder with you guys. And I'm not trying to be sitting here and telling you, oh, this is what I think, this is the correct way, blah, blah, blah. This is a human behavior. And all of us has different standards of how and what are we going to deal and tolerate in our lives. But if my opinion matters to you guys, when I say that, of course it doesn't. A lot of people of you, of course it doesn't matter, ayan. But for me, it's just that. You cannot escape hypocrisy in today's society. Even in your own head, you cannot escape that. But I hope you are aware. Because sometimes, like parents, some of you guys are probably grow up where it's that phrase of, because I said so. No questions asked, you just follow. I feel like we already seeing how it is like, you know, that kind of like cause and effect of upbringing. And parents who do stupid shit and expect their kid to be better when their kid doesn't know anything about not toxic, because all their life, all their childhood memories are toxic. And then they'll be out in the world, in the society where there's good people. But because they grew up in, those stories are out there. I don't think these stories are just for me to observe. You know these stories. It could be your sister's. It could be you yourself's story. But if we can understand how to be true to yourself, if we could actually be that for someone, be that for you. If you're a parent, teach how to think for yourself, or how to think like not being in that mindset of hypocrisy. It's so hard to talk about culture because I'm not going to be sitting here and tell you I have a PhD or whatsoever. I studied every culture out there. No. This is just my opinion, my observation, and it's up to you guys to share yours so we can cross-reference if what I'm trying to observe and ponder, there's a truth in it. And if it's really applicable, not just to me, but for you guys. Because if you're in a toxic environment and you don't know how to walk away from it, I'm pretty sure these informations, these things, these patterns that not just me are saying, tons of people are saying this. If you're in that route of you want to escape the toxicity you are in, welcome to Icy Fit. Charo. I'm getting serious na, guys. Ayan. And, oh my God, Jamie! Hola, hola! How you doing? Musta, Miss Icy? Musta, hola to you. And my bro trying to avoid meat and rice because he doesn't want to have high blood sugar. I told him, stop being stupid. First thing you need to do is stop heating that cigarette. Yeah, it's a lot. It's just these little things. You know, it's so nice. I mean, for me, being self-aware is it'll take a toll. Because when you're self-aware, everything seems hypocrite. Even you yourself, you know. Because it's just like that. You want to lose weight, but then you do other things that is not that. It's like it doesn't make sense to me at some point that the mentality of people when they say things, it's either they have no self-awareness at all or they're just bad people. Which one is it? And is there really a good thing, whichever it is? I've had all sorts of people saying terrible things, but I changed myself to be better man today. Make better decisions in my life. Exactly, and that's the spirit. Who really gives a shit about what other people say? It's like, this is the real thing for me, guys. It's so, and I'm trying to come in a place where I get it. It's not for everybody. Not everyone is strong enough mentally and emotionally to actually not give a shit on what people think. Especially, and growing up in the Philippines, where there's a culture of you have to think of what other people are saying. You have to present yourself in a certain way and blah, blah, blah. It's always other people's thoughts and not yourself. There's a whole culture like that there. And for as long as I remember, for as young as I could remember, I hate that mentality. Because I don't give a shit what other people are saying. If I am uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable. And you're not going to tell me otherwise. Because that's me. I don't give a shit what you think. But at the same time, there's being appropriate. There's trying to be harmonizing people. And this is where skills coming down to. If you can spot the patterns of people that you don't want to associate yourselves with, and for me, these are the two. Hypocrisy in the highest level you can imagine, especially without self-awareness. And the second thing is the succubi. The people that drained you. People that think that the world revolves around them, and if they're not happy, you shouldn't be happy either. These are the two people that, in my opinion, you should walk away from, no matter what. If they're not willing to change for themselves, not for you, for themselves, you should walk away from it. Because it's not going to do you good. And maybe if it's applicable to you, then I am wrong. But if you want the life, the same that I'm having right now, peace, happiness, it's really hard to be riled up in, like sad or whatever. It's hard because you're always happy. If you want that, if you want stability in your life, if you want not insanity, you want peace in your life, you want good people around you, these two behavior, you should really pay attention and be aware that you're not surrounding yourselves with it. And a lot of you in the chat are saying a lot of those patterns, guys, and I do salute you guys for knowing what it is. And I hope you can actually walk away from it, because one thing is knowing it. Another thing is you allowing yourself to be part of it. You allowing yourself to be associated with it. So be careful on these little things. Hi Adam, good to see you, brother. Hope you and the family good from Bruce. And daddy, ayan. And I say that don't be reckless with people's hearts. And don't put up with people that are reckless with you. I would, yes. Nope, I wouldn't. I don't think I'm really in a wonderful place in my life. I've seen the joy, the love, the happiness, the levels of it. And I'm just trying to reach for more, and I love it, So, yeah. But thank you. I like that. Oh, you're so sweet, Daddy. You're so sweet. I like it. Thank you. And it's been too long, D. I know. I hope you're in a better days. Better situation as well. Just better in life. It's been long enough. And I hope you kind of find a new kind of inspiration. Ayan. We called it ikigai in Japan. Ikigai means purpose. In Japan, we have this core where you need to have ikigai, a purpose in life. No matter what it is. It could be just a small thing. A purpose of smiling every day with people around you. That's a small thing for some people, but if it meant a lot for you, that's a purpose. But you have to have it. Not just for Jamie, but for every single one of us, including me. We need purpose in life. It could be just living day to day, just trying to, tolerate the crazies in the world. That could be a purpose too. Whatever it is, do you boo-boo. And hi, Jamie and Nescafe from BIY from Jamie. Well said, Lieutenant. Diba? I like it. And you can say you want to walk away, but then keep dipping your toes in the negativity. Yes, that's the same thing. There's a point where you should really be done with it. Like when it comes to gossip, I am totally, I love gossips. If I have time, that's the thing I want to hear from my girls. Okay, what's the news for today? It's like to catch up. When I get to talk to my childhood friends back in the Philippines, guess what we talk about? Gossips about how many kids this person has. Is this person that we have a huge crush on back in the day? Is this person married, divorced, what? It's a nice thing to have between friends. But some people exploit it too bad. And I'm not saying if that's your shit, go ahead, do you boo-boo. But there's being appropriate. And in this channel, we don't want the gossip, a kind of gossip that is malicious and wanting to shame or defame or tell a story that isn't true. This channel isn't for that. Gossip is for entertainment, for me. If I'm entertained, I'll be there. My people know it. And then I get bored. Because guess what? It's irrelevant. I do it because when I have time. But because I know my time is precious, I value my time. And I will be unapologetic about it because I should tell you guys, you should value your time as well. That's why anybody that come to ICFIT, I know you guys. I do see your chat because I value the time you spent in ICFIT. But be entitled about it, then fuck off. That's pretty much about it. That's life. If that's not for anybody, any one of you, I'm pretty sure I'm just one woman who has this behavior. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there that has the same behavior, even with a man. But if you cannot tolerate these types of people, we're a lot. Get out there. Find the hypocrisy where you can tolerate and cannot tolerate. And the ones that you cannot tolerate, walk away from it, even if it's me. But anyways, ayan, it's just in general, guys, okay? So as a viewer, guys, if you think I'm toxic, oh my gulay naman. Get to know me first. Felipe, are you sleeping, Felipe? Felipe, you leave me again. Ayan, and while me ola to you, Cottage Score is here, and I took a year off of YouTube and started living again. Best decision, and yes, another person that walked away from it is Sober Survivor. I've seen it, I've witnessed it. From time to time, I still see you, dipping your toes in it. But just walk away. And that's you. That's your definition of what toxic for you, Jamie. And if you want to walk away from it, that's your decision, and do not be apologetic about it. That's your life. No one can value your life more than you. And that goes for every single one of you. If you want other people to value you as a human being, as a person, whatever it is, you have to value your life. In a sense, you should walk away from people, situation that doesn't do you good. And if you cannot do that, do not expect other people that is in toxic nature to go away from you, because they won't take you seriously either if you are not consistent about your decisions. If you're the type of person, there's another hypocrite level where they would tell, well, I'm over this one, I'm done with this one, blah, 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 it doesn't really bother me, but then 48 years later, they keep still talking the same shit, and they are not themselves if they don't talk about that situation. They never moved on. They carry that story of playing victim and boo-hoo me and this and that, everybody's toxic, and they need to tell everybody else that they are that. There are people out there, and that's another hypocrisy in the highest level. And I'm sorry, not sorry. If you know those types of people, I really hope you know what you're doing if you're staying. Because you're asking for a headache. People have no self-awareness of how hypocrite they are and they can be, are very, very toxic. It is what it is. They could change, sure. They could, of course. As long as you're leaving, you can change. But that's up to the person. No one can tell that. Paano yung papakialaman buhay mo kasi may sasabihin ibang tao? Ano daw yun? Parang chismosa lang. Paano yung papakialaman yung buhay mo kasi may sasabihin ibang tao? How about that? Ay, baguhin mo yung tanong ha, Wailamin, di ko magets. Ayan. Okay, say that again, Wailamin, di ko magets. What if they mind other people's business because they're talking about other people? How about that? Is that what it means? Amen. Diba, Jamie? So really, really good job on that one. You know, stay strong, as I've said, as I always, stay strong, stay strong. And hi, Jamie, hope all is good. Yo, E.T. brother from Jamie. Ha ha ha, I see. I never walk away. I make sure they run away. Ayan. Well, that's do you. Do you, E.T. number 22. You can handle that. Do you. Ayan. And that's the thing. If you are going to be accountable of your own actions, that's not hypocrisy, isn't it? If you're going to be okay with the consequences of the choices you are making, if you yourself, are aware of it and very accountable of it, who gives a shit? But the hypocrisy in the highest level is when we do things, and then when the consequence of the actions we are doing comes back to us, we cry about it. We rant about it. We like acting boo-hoo me and play victim about it. That's hypocrisy in its highest level. And that's my pet peeve. These people who create a drama just to create drama and feel relevant about their own self. And then when it comes back to them, they play the boo-hoo pity party victim me. And that's just really gross. It just really is. So if you are aware for yourself that you're that kind of hypocrite, stay away from Icy Fit. Because I don't think you and I were going to be goody good. Because I'm pretty sure if I say something, it's gonna be when I say you guys, nothing specific, okay? It just means for anybody who are aware that they are hypocrite and they cannot take the grant of it. They cannot take a joke and they're very snowflakey and sensitive. This channel is not for you guys. You can be hypocrite, take a joke, have a thick skin, Hi, Cottage Core from BIY and Ola good stream. I see. Ayan, Ola. Thank you. Please at dahil dyan. This is for you. Arigato gozaimashita. Oh, diba? Stream Deck is not paying attention to me, guys. Yes, ayan. O, diba? I'm back. Hold on. My stream deck is super slow today. Ayan. And BIY, hi. I'm going back to the comment section, guys. Yes, shine upon the light in the comment section. Salamat, host. Oh, salamat, Jamie. Ayan. You give me hope. Like sometimes in this chaotic world, there's one thing actually that I really, really resonate on witnessing the whole drama surrounding you, Jamie. What I've learned is, we can always control our life where we want it to be, and hopefully you see it and you're aware that, there's a difference between living life online and living life offline as well. And I really want you to see the beauty, because I've been in America. And as I've been saying this a lot, America is a great country in the country itself. It's a beautiful country. Aside from the chaos, the drama, the gossip surrounding the country, if we can say that, it is a very beautiful country. And I'm really sad what's going on right now. But I hope you fellow Americans, ayan, you Americans can really see the beauty in your own country. And I hope you can preserve it. Kind of way. Anyways, I'm too emotional, guys. Ayan. It's a lady day for me, okay, guys? I see baka may magsabi na watermelon yung suot. Oh, this is actually watermelon, guys. Ayan. Actually, I've been wearing this, but I'm wearing it back. And see that, guys? Ayan. See, watermelon and then watermelon. These are the seeds. O, diba? Ayan. Can you see it, guys? O, diba? Store. Ayan. Where's Billy? Billy? Ayan. Kamal. I see you, Kamal. Yes. I'm wearing watermelon. It's going to be summer in Japan. So yes, my favorite's watermelon. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. Ayan. Hello, beautiful. How are you? My gulay, Adrian Hayward, M5W. O, diba? Ayan. Sorry for being late to see you. Hola to you. Arigato. And thank you, please, for that. And Nescafe, Daddy. The older I get, the more I see how wig. Daddy, what is this WUIC means? Life goes. We are only put on earth to dance for a short time, Try to be kind to others. Everybody has a story that will break your heart. Yes. Kidding aside, guys, kidding aside, it is true. You know, and the more I get to be in this mortal world, the more I interact with the mortals, the more I understand, you know. And I'm not gonna say that I comprehend everything, that I can actually understand what you guys are feeling when you're struggling, when you're happy. I wouldn't even say that I could. But I could try to understand. And everybody's story has its own value. It shouldn't matter what status, what race, where you from. It shouldn't. Every story is a life. Life stories are there for the next generation to actually learn something from. And if they didn't, this is where we at right now. Rather than go and update ourselves, a lot of us go back to wanting to be in the cave era. We already know that we can be civilized to each other. We know how to treat people with kindness even though they are pieces of shit. We educate ourselves. Why now we want to uneducate ourselves? Why now we are actually enabling kids to be pieces of shit? Where's the standards? Why are adults trying to act like a kid and try to expect that they would be treated as an adult? Make that sense to me. But that's the thing. You know, every story, every people, every life has its story. Even if it's a failure to you, there's still going to be a lesson in it. So pay attention. There are many women with dungeons. Ooh. Hey, Jamie from admin, and hey, Nescafe also from admin to cottage as well. I see toxic. Am I toxic? Ayan, raccoon. Ayan. Am I toxic? Timmy, am I toxic to you, Timmy? You tell me. And hi, Raccoon from Believe BIY and Kamal. Kamal, are we driving? And to KG Money, and to all of you guys that are driving as of this second, you are still tuning into I See Fit because ayan, you are. And thank you. You are here with me. Hey, Chasing, need me to go after your tails. And hey, Adrian from my admin. So Adrian, say hi to Adrian. Guys, did you say hi to Adrian in the chat? Better don't smells or I'll run away. Oh my gulay. What kind of smells do you want? Number 22. And hey, Tracing. Ayan, from admin and ET. Do I need to give you a hug? From the front or from the back? Pause. Ayan. And Chasing. And don't hug Uncle eating the neck, Raccoon. Oh my God, Timmy, ayan. You always put Raccoon to sleep while listening to your topic, Uncle E.T. And Blizzard, thank you so much from admin. And to Blizzard from BIY, thank you, BIY. Oh, that good for Chasing, giving him a great rest, ayan. Diba? I like that. Blizzard from Kamal, and also hi back from Blizzard. Hi, Kamal from BIY. Wait. Watermelon. Oh my, yes, I'm a watermelon, guys. And do you need some salt for your water? Yes, in Japan, we put salt in our watermelon, guys. And it's watermelons. You know, guys, this is what Timmy does to me. Where's Wishikoi? Where's the other girls? Ayan. Wishikoi? Ayan. Internet problem, I think. But I hope you're having a good day. But Timmy, it's like Timmy is always making me hungry. If it's not kwek, it's mango, it's alamang. Sometimes I don't even want to go to Facebook. Because Timmy will definitely make me jealous of the food in the Philippines. Ayan. So guys, please do check out Timmy. Hopefully, again, Raccoon and Timmy Chasing Tail Outdoors get to catch them, and hopefully they get back to the Sunday as well. Sunday rhythm of live streaming. And watermelon is expensive in Japan, yes. Come over here, you can eat it daily for almost free. It's going to be the same taste. E.T. You know how spoiled I am with my watermelon, right, E.T.? You know that. Ayan. Salt and paprika janayo. Ayan. And I see, like the river to the sea, you shall return to me. Life goes by quick and has its own seasons. The banality of life is that we never have enough time to tell those how much or little they mean. Oh, I like that. Oh my God, Nescafe. Oh, wish ko oh. Nescafe is so sweet. I like that. Thank you. I like that. And maybe he is addicted to your stream, Icy. That's why he called you toxic. Ooh. What's the Britney Spears? Oh my gulay, I forgot the song. But yes, I think I'm a good toxic. If my mother is around, my mother would say something like, let other people say that first. Am I a good toxic, Nescafe Daddy? I'm a good toxic daddy, right? Ayan. And you are always getting kilig whenever Why not? You're making me kilig. Ayan, is it my fault? Ayan, don't make me kilig and I won't get kilig. Ayan, you know the right words to say. Ayan, ha 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 ha. Ayan. O, diba? Ang dami ko na naman sinabi. Okay, let's go back to the article, guys. Ayan. Let's talk about these hypocrites, our so-called HIPPOs. Ayan. Understanding hypocrisy is crucial in the field of psychology, which obviously, guys, I'm really, that's an interest of mine. Human behavior, human minds, human mentality. I love trying to analyze why people think this way and why do I think this way. What are the things I'm not seeing that other peoples are seeing? I love to think those things. So, it is crucial in the field of psychology as it offers a window into the intricate workings of the human mind and the sometimes paradoxical nature of our thoughts and actions. Remember, thoughts and actions. Comprehend that. Psychology of hypocrisy, unraveling the complexities of human behavior, is a fascinating journey into this perplexing aspect of our psyche, shedding light on why we often fail to practice what we preach. And that's very important, guys. And this is the reason many times over and over again, I always tell you guys, if I'm not feeling mentally fit, if I'm not feeling emotionally, and I'm not kind of like in a way in a good place in my head, you won't see me live streaming because I don't want to feel hypocrite. I don't want to be in front of you guys until like, let's get emotionally and mentally fit when I'm not mentally and emotionally fit. That's why I do hiatus. That's why I do get and take off time away from social media. And I'm usually not in social media. And some of you that reach out in my emails, in my IG, in my Facebook, sometimes I reply so slow and so late. It's because I don't really try to put myself on the internet a lot. And it could be because obviously I do work. I have a career day job. I'm a family person as well. I'm not always going to be here. And some of you guys, I feel like you don't get that part. I feel like you don't get to understand that just because I'm here every Thursday and Saturday, I can be here all the time. I wish I can. I wish this is a full-time thing. But even that, I don't think I could ever give up my day job. Because I love fitness. It's the identity that I choose for myself. And I don't want to be hypocrite and be sharing you guys how to be physically fit when I'm fat. It doesn't work that way. Makes sense that a personal trainer is fat and then promoting fitness. It doesn't make sense. Not everything should be inclusive. Fat shaming shouldn't be something that is a thing. There are shaming that needs to be done so people can get their shit together. But now, it seems like we're shaming wrongful things. We're shaming people because they're good. We're shaming people because they're actually making good examples in the world. And yet, we're putting people in pedestal. The PDF files even have position in place, in power. These are all because there's no standards in place anymore. And it's the same with hypocrisy. If you cannot tell for yourself what are hypocrites, even within yourself, if you cannot accept that you are a hypocrite in some way or form, how can you spot hypocrisy in your surroundings? And how can you stay away from the people that can actually harm you for not going in the right path? Because they're gonna tell you exactly the things that will lead you to the wrong path. My English is very, very bad now. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna take a break, recollect myself again. English is expiring, guys. Make me drink my water, and girls, we're gonna go to the toilet, okay? Ayan, all the takas together with me. Daddy, ayan, please take care of the chat, Daddy. Ayan, Nescafe, stay there, and I'll be right back for more. What? Hold on, guys.
Human beings fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. Icy is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. Icy is her name. You fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. Icy is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. Icy is her name. Icy is her name. Child lessons, tell it like it is. Mentally, emotionally, sexually fit. Her spirit steady, her voice is proof. It don't matter where you're from, it feels in your roots. She shine bright, but the message don't fade. She's building on the mic with the wisdom she laid. Not chasing trends, just keeping it fit. Every single word got the fire that's lit. Real gon' connect. Everywhere the same. Human beings fascinate. No pity parties, accountability. Icy is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. Icy is her name.
And yes, we are back. O, diba? Ayan. Let's go back to the chat first. Intoxicating, maybe. What is intoxicating and toxic? Intoxicating. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know? Oh my God, I forgot that I'm addicted. Oh my gulay, I forgot the. How do you sing that song? For the love of me, I can't remember. And I say, ayan, the word around is that off stream, your nickname is Toxica Mome. Oh my gulay. Mome? Why am I Mome? Toxica Mame. And folks, start the timer. Elaborate Toxica Mame. Ayan, Lieutenant Escape. Folks, start the timer. Okay, ayan. I am not muted right now, right, BIY? And you're right, it takes one to know one. And I see observed accepting compliment. Ayan. What? Oh my gulay. Why am I doing ayan, guys? Ayan, I can't understand. I can't relate. Secret. Oh my gulay. I'm Toxica Mommy. I don't know what that means. Ayan. And it's a compliment. Ayan. And the P time. My gulay, don't be... That's creepy, ha, BIY? Don't time my P. But anyways, you're right. It takes one to know one. Indeed. You know, this is the things that sometimes, you know, I was asked about this. Like, is this something that I want to explore because, you know, drama sells? Or these things do sells and this gains views and topics. But if you're already subscribed to ICFIT for a long time, you know, and you probably, and if you're not, then I'm just going to tell you because it's been 5 years or 4 years, 4 to 5 years now. And if you're not catching up, this is a journey. You know, if you're part of ICFIT, I do value the journey you are taking with me. And that's why some people would ask me, how do you know this person and this person and this person and this person? Because my brain, my mentality, if you value me, I value you. It doesn't mean that you could dictate the value I give to you. It just means I value the story as well that you give to ICFIT. And that's what I would follow. It doesn't mean I take it in face value, but that's just what I follow through. And that's how I would know you guys. I'm a small streamer. I can read it. I can read between the lines. I can know what you're doing. I love the updated things that you update ICFIT. These are the things that I do fascinate, and it fascinates me because it's a behavior. These are the things that makes me stimulated, make my brain stimulated. You know, these are the things that I do ponder when I do have time. And I'm going to be unapologetic about it because I feel like it makes me who I am and it leads me to a place where I now called home. I'm happy, I'm content, I'm stable. Of course, life too happens. But I never felt that, boo-hoo me, blah, 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 this is going to be. No, it's just temporary. The permanent is the happiness. The permanent is the people around you that keep on staying with you. And let's see, I don't know why did I say that, ayun. And hello, sunshine, under scene, ayan, o diba? It reminds me of Sunshine Shoulders. Ayan, Sunshine Shoulders to all of you in the community. Ola to you guys. And I'm teasing, I see. Oh, is that teasing? I didn't read that one. And hello, Sunshine Underseen from BIY. O diba? So, without being said, I'm talking about the toxicity because if you don't talk about the bad stuff as well, if you don't allow yourself to see the bad things and be realistic about life, you cannot just be positive and see things in rainbow and all unicorns. What are you, stupid? There's a lot of bad people out there. So if you're not willing to know the patterns of toxic people, if you're not willing to understand how they think, how they process, how they do things, and why do they do things like this, how are you going to be able to be emotionally and mentally fit to walk away from them? And that's what I'm trying to just kind of like put a little grain of salt in there. You have to know one, to stay away from one. And this is why a lot of people are keep making mistakes over and over again, being deceived over and over again in the same manner they were deceived the last time, the second time, the third time, because they never comprehended. They never pause for a moment and just accept that these are toxic. These are the patterns. These are this. Now I know. I've been part of it. You've been one of them. Now, is it for you? Then go for it. Be toxic for your whole life. Be with toxic people because it will attract toxic people. You attract who you are. And if you want to change your life, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna take work. It's a process. It's a journey. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to see and open your mind and think outside of the box and allow good people around you, even though it feels so cringy because it's not familiar to you. It takes a lot of courage to get out of your comfort zone. And it includes every single one of us. But if you're not allowing yourself to grow a pair, then you won't go anywhere. And if that's okay, do you boo-boo as well. But stop the constant complaining and ranting and seeing other people's problem, but none of yours. Sunshine from Bliss and Nescafe said, one can fool the eyes of men, but one can't fool the eyes of God. And Sunshine Anderson heard it all before. Oh my gula, why can't I relate to you guys right now? Are we in different universes? What are you doing, Daddy, huh? Lieutenant Nescafe, what are you doing to me? Charot. Ayan. So to continue the article, the cognitive conundrum, which is unraveling the mental processes behind hypocrisy. Ayan. So to truly understand hypocrisy, we need to dive deep into the cognitive processes that underpin this behavior. One of the key theories that help explain hypocrisy is cognitive dissonance theory. If anybody of you guys heard this cognitive dissonance theory, let me know in the comments down or in the chat down below, because I really want to go dig deep into this one as well at some point of the streams or at some point of ICFit journey. But this psychological concept suggests that we experience mental discomfort when our beliefs, ideas, or values conflict with our actions, which probably some of us would already know it's a hang-up. To alleviate this discomfort, we often engage in mental gymnastics to justify our behavior or alter our beliefs. And this is where it falls. This is where the line is, where people got it correct and when people got it wrong, where people be misguided and become delulu themselves. And it is very important that we can have that cognitive dissonance or cognitive or be self-aware that we are being hypocrite in one way or in one form, because if we don't, how can you be better at something when you're not aware of it? So these are the things that I'm trying my best to apply for myself, and I'm still doing it. It's a learning process as well. Being hypocrite is not something that any one of us wanted to be called. It's something that has a bad stigma. When someone called you that word or someone throw that word to you, you're always going to be in a defense or in a defensive mode. And you're going to justify the things that you are being called out. So, any thoughts? Ayan. Ganon. And Team Icy is not toxic. She is drama pula. What is a drama pula? Ayan, I think people likes to make me part of drama. But eventually, they'll understand that I don't like being part of drama that I didn't create. Ayan. And Icy feet, to love another person is to see the face of God. The paradox that is an enigma. Ayun. And it all starts in the mirror. Yes. If you can look at yourself and be happy with what you see, fully, truthfully, acceptedly, whatever fully is there, you made it. Pat yourself in the back. Not every single one of us can be sitting down in our chair watching Icy Fit right now, listening to Icy Fit while driving. Not every single one of us can be truthfully. Some people, they'll be delulu. Some people will pretend that they're happy, but they're not. There's a lot of stories out there. A lot. And you're the one watching this, you have a story to tell as well. What kind of story do you want to tell? BIY says, E.T., when I saw drama pula, I thought of something completely. And Icy Wifey, the pigtails have a good show. Yes, today. I thought you said pigtails today, Auntie. Ayun. This is why I did pigtails. Did you forget you told me to do pigtails today? How dare you, Auntie? Ayan. Drama pula refers to going into your drama world, just fun of its own kind. Yes, and BIY, BGIC still writing. Oh my God, I'm waiting for it. Ayan, Timmy. But the whole thing is kind of like weird, isn't it, Timmy? Ayan, but I like it. I still watched it. But now I know the mysterious Sir Seth. It's not mysterious anymore. Ayan, and guys, please do check out Timmy, guys. Ayan, admin. Where are you at, admin? Ayan, and also to Raccoon. And also to E.T. Yes, guys. Please do check them all out. Ayan. Let's see if Nightbot is gonna do its job. It's not drama pula. That would be drama taga o jaka. My gulay, akun. Why is it akun? It's not akun. It's raccoon. Is it double N and double O and double C? Is it that one? I'm not quite sure. O, diba? Okay, so another one. So to continue, for instance, imagine a health-conscious individual who preaches about the importance of a balanced diet but can't resist indulging in junk food. The cognitive dissonance created by this contradiction might lead them to rationalize their behavior. I deserve a treat now and then. Or adjust their beliefs. A little junk food isn't that bad for you. So self-serving biases also apply a significant role in a hypocritical behavior. But I want to do this one first, the health-conscious importance and the cognitive dissonance and the rationalizing and justifying behavior, because I feel like this is a part of it. You know, as a personal trainer, and that's why I said, you know, I'm not trying to shame if you're a hypocrite yourself, because I know I have my hypocrisy going on as well. I'm very aware of it. That's why I always disclose stuff, you know. But the thing that sometimes, and this is my beef with certain things in the fitness industry where I belong, is when people would tell you they gained this because of this, and then you found out it's like, thank you, doctor. You know, it's not the same. Deceiving is part of that. When you're a hypocrite, you're saying something, and this is how I understand it. You're saying something, even to a point you're telling something or educating. And if you're in any part of education, you're a counselor, anything that you have the power to guide or teach the next generation or people around you, this is where my beef with the HIPPOs are. Is when you do your own knowledge and sharing and teaching it, but you yourself cannot walk the walk and talk the talk. That's the hypocrisy. That's the line that I put in. If you're going to criticize me on something, and this is in general, make sure that you're fucking good at it. Criticism, like, what's that other one? The good one. You're criticizing someone because you want them to be better. I think anybody in ISIFIT can understand when words are being said. When you criticize someone and you want them to be just better at themselves, if the person take it as a good thing, that's a good thing. It says a lot about that person. It means they can actually accept constructive criticism, But then there are other ones that as well, they don't want to accept it, And it just really depends on everybody's hang-up and everybody's kind of like what are they at in the point of their life. There are constructive criticism that I completely will accept. Especially if it comes from, and I felt it comes from, good intention. But there are, and let's just be real talk about this, there are people out there, and I know I'm not tripping when I say this, they would pretend it's a constructive criticism, but they just really want to be one up before you. I thought it's just my hang-up. Because at some point, I was young, I didn't know better, and so on and so forth. And I would think of it as maybe it is me. Maybe I'm too butthurt on the constructive criticism. But then you get older, you get wiser, hopefully, and you get to understand the hypocrisy that lies within it. And you can read who actually really criticize you because it is given. But let's face it, when you criticize someone, do not just expect that person to receive it as like, oh, yay, you criticize me. Of course not. Be aware of it. Like, depending on how you relay it is how the person will react on it. So there's a huge factors of self-awareness that I do ponder when it comes to hypocrisy. Because it's something that I think if I can spot it, I am going to be okay. Because I'm going to surround myself with people that are self-aware of themselves. They're not going to misguide me when they criticize me. They wouldn't, teach me things that is not correct. Or they wouldn't teach me malicious things because they are self-aware. And I'd rather be associated with people like that are self-aware. That when they're hypocrites, they are hypocrites. At dahil dyan, guys, our guilty pleasure for today. Ayan. Of course, it's streaming, guys. So, welcome to my guilty pleasure. Itadakimasu, kanpai! Oishi. Ayan. And, ayun, diba? I know, right, Wyla, Timmy, saan na yung mga kwentong katatakutan mo? Yes. I really miss, and I hope Lola Alona, is it Alona? It's her name, right? Lola Alona comes back. I really want that story arch to continue. As a viewer, diba? Ayan, Timmy, as a viewer. And I like him. Diba? Thank you. I did. And actually, there is this too, see. It's like a blueberry cake, and then I think it's a waffle and a chicken, I think. And while I just read a good scary story, I can drop it in Discord. Are you in my Discord, Wailami? Ayan, kindly listen to mga kwento ni Telmo, Sir Seth, at Proyecto Helmo. Yes, that's those three. If it's in Tagalog, guys, but if you're into supernaturals, scary stories, you know, our Timmy is a writer here and also promoting. Ayan, Sir Seth. Ayan, mega love shout out, Sir Seth, if you're watching this. Sir Seth, Kwento ni Telmo, and Proyecto Helmo. Ayan, and nice meeting you, Sir Seth. Diba? In the flesh. Lahat yan pinapakinggan ko, Timmy. Malamang kapag yung isa pinakinggan mo, papakinggan mo talaga yung tatlo kasi magkakasunod siya, diba? Ayan. Thank you. You're welcome. Our pleasure. Ayan, I love it. You really picked my interest, Timmy. And before ni Nuno at ang Pinuno. Ang dami ko dun. Tapos yung I think I actually do feel, and this is how much I can actually connect, I think, in what I feel like, is when Timmy would make her stories. I know when she's so in love and when she's not. It's just like normal, and when she's so in love in high, and then normal. Because I feel like it shows in this. I'm not saying if I'm correct on that analysis, Timmy, but let me know. Ayun. And magkakasabayan sila since 2019. Samahan namin ni Seth. Diba? I like that. I really like that, you know. But it's the first time that I've seen it. And I think he's still hiding a little bit, right? So, yeah. So, if you can say our regards, ayan. Tell him from Wailami and for me, ayan. Regards to Sir Seth. Dolls and spooks yan, yung mga nauna sa atin. Ano daw? Dolls and spooks? Ano daw yun? Ayan, hindi na naman kita maintindihan, Wailami, ha? Ayan, tama na yung pagiging Amerikana mo dyan, ha? Ayan, intindihin mo kami, hindi kita maintindihan. He who pawns picks a pocket. He who pawns picks a pocket. What's that mean? And also, I see the explosive innuendo was not lost here. What's that mean? Ayan, Lieutenant Nescafe and BIY seems to have a very, very wonderful conversation in the chat. And Cottage Core from BIY Story dropped in Discord general chat. Thank you, BIY, for being always in my Discord. And also to continue our conversation, ayan, self-serving biases also play a significant role in hypocritical behavior. These biases leads us to attribute positive outcomes to our own actions and negative outcomes to external factors. Self-serving bias in psychology, definition, examples, and impact delves deeper into this fascinating aspect of human cognition. In the context of hypocrisy, self-serving biases might lead us to judge others more harshly for behaviors we ourselves engage in, creating a double standard that forms the bedrock of hypocritical thinking. Oh my gulay, Can you feel that, guys? Ayan. We're really going to get deep with this one because we should really call out these people for real. You know, if they're going to the line of hypocrisy in the highest level, they should be caught. You know? And for the most part, I feel like this is like in a cycle where we tolerated so much within the years and decades of this humanity that a lot of bad behaviors are being tolerated and being the norm. And it's not just really good. It's like, I will never understand like the crappy airline behavior that I put out before. It's like how many people that you know for a fact within your lifetime that would constantly point fingers at other parents and tell other parents that they're doing bad, that they're being a bad parent, and yet their kids are growing up as not good kids. How many of us parents out there have noticed that? They would always constantly criticize your kid, but they cannot criticize their own kid. Those are the things that sometimes we let them roll. They're never getting reprimanded for this bad behavior they omit. They never been shut up. We give them voices that it shouldn't have. This should stop. And it, like right now, it's really gonna take a long time before the whole humanity can come to its senses. But it doesn't mean that individually we cannot create our own reality. How do we want to live our lives? If you are the type of person that you think you are, there are a lot of yous out there as well. You're just gonna have to find your tribe. And it will start there. And hopefully that can create more. That will infect more people. And that's how we're going to start. Oh my gulay, Les! I missed you. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to be in there. It's a good reunion on the Zoom to Thailand, guys. Mega love shout out to you guys. If you're watching, if you're in the background, if you're in the bushes, hola to all of the Zoomers in the house. Ayan, thank you, Les. With that being said, may I give this to you before I say anything else. Ayan, arigato. Thank you, Les. Ayan, arigato gozaimashita. Ayun, let's see. Ayan, okay, I'm good. And Philippine Tales din kasi nawala siya. And yung panakot sa anak ko, aswang, before ngayon, skinwalker na. Oh my gulay, skinwalker. How about the poltergeist? A classic. Si Creepy Pansit din, Timmy. O, diba? Nagkaintindihan sila sa chat. Mostly, nagpapadala ako sa dolls and spooks. Ay, wow! You never shared this one, Wailami. Si Sir Nep. Ay, wow! And Lin Chuan from BIY. Hello, Lin Chuan from Timmy. Nandyan pa din sila dolls and spooks. I'm gonna search it out later, guys. And if you are watching right now, if you want Tagalog, spooky, like right now, I think I'm like campers or something like that. You know, I'm not really hooked into it yet. I'm still exploring it. But I don't know, it just kind of like go after Sir Seth. It just plays continuously. I don't know if you know those people, Timmy and Wailami. Hey, Believe, how are you? And salute to WK. Ayan, who's WK? Where's my... Ayan, okay. Napaglumaan si Dolls and Spook, pumasok na sila ni Nuno and Pinuno. And yung asawa sa isang magkakapatid na yan, maganda din magkwento. And yes, andyan din active sa Facebook. Tagalog in English, nabubulol na ako, Hawaii Lami, pinaglalaruan mo ko. Yes, andyan pa rin active sa Facebook. Minsan, nagno-notify pa rin. Nung pumasok na si Telmo, siya na yung pinapakinggan ko. Ayan, I like Telmo. Di ako nakafollow sa kanila sa Facebook or sa YouTube Well, I like it. I already know how to like edit this one. I love it. Keep it coming, girls. Ayun. Seth, yes, it's Sir Seth. I love Sir Seth. Ayan. So, to continue our article, guys. Ayan. We're still on this article, ha? Don't forget. Ayun. And, ayan, may ads tuloy, guys. Another intriguing concept that contributes to hypocrisy is moral licensing. Oh, these are the shaming part, I feel like. This psychological phenomenon occurs when people allow themselves to indulge in morally questionable behavior because they've previously engaged in good behavior. It's like a mental accounting system where we give ourselves permission to be bad because we've racked up enough good points. For example, someone might feel justified in making an unethical business decision because they've recently donated to charity. So rationalization and justification mechanisms are the final pieces of this cognitive puzzle. These mental processes allow us to explain why or outweigh our hypocritical behavior, often in ways that preserve our positive self-image. We're remarkably adept at coming up with reasons why our actions are acceptable, even when they contradict our stated beliefs or values. O, diba, guys? So those are the HIPPOs, and there's so many stories, I believe. Like if we could just talk it out, there's so many levels of it, from the small hypocrisy to like a life-changing hypocrisy where people just don't like you, period, because you're too hypocrite. And it's so obvious that it seems like you're the only person that doesn't know how high of a hypocrite you are. So those are the levels that I feel like if someone who's in that particular situation, if you're the hypocrite yourself to the highest level, at some point I do I actually don't understand if they could change. It's something that I do ponder. Sa tingin nyo, girls, sa tingin nyo, yung mga impokrita ba sa highest level? Alam nyo yun? Yung talagang super impokrita. Yung, alam mo yung tipong sila na yung perfectong tao sa mundo. Wala silang ginawang masama. Tapos kung mangutya sa ibang tao, especially sa mga kababaihan, katulad natin. Ayan, diba? Alam mo yung mga ganun? Yung mga ganun kagrabing impokrita sa buhay. Nagbabago ba yung mga yun? Sa tingin nyo, may panahon na pwede pa silang magbago? O talagang nandun na sila sa tipong wala na, there's no point of no return. Ganon. Parang ganon. I see you have the greatest shoulders. Oh my gulay, Les. At dahil dyan, because I have the greatest shoulders, this is for you, Les. Where is the shoulders? Oh, diba? Ayan, yes. I'm actually doing the shoulder thing. Yes, like I'm doing but it's still in the progress. We still have a lot of working out to do and lifting a lot to do, but hopefully you are doing good. Les, you're doing your sleep hours, your workouts, like upper body workouts, range of motions, the smile, everything. Ayan, take care of the health, okay, Les? Eto. Ayan, masaya yung 2019 era nila Kanda, bulol-bulol si Sir Neb sa pag-narrate. Diba? And while I know of a fella that makes masks of all kinds at different price points. Hey, Blizzard, how are you? From Les? And Lin Chuan from BIY. Hey, admin, God bless you, dear. Ayan, from Les. And I know some, but not for me to name them. Why do you have to name them? There's so many. Ayan, even the ones that we don't know. And guys, when I talk about this stuff, I just want to disclose this as well. In ICFIT, when I talk at certain behaviors, it doesn't really mean that I am talking on a specific person. Because if I'm going to talk about a specific person, I wouldn't go all through the hoo-ha of talking about hippos and succubi. These are just the people that in general, in my life, I'm really good at walking away from. When I know you're the type of person that you have a hypocrisy in the highest level and you're wearing like a badge of honor and you don't want to change your ways because you think you're the most perfect, most respectful, and everybody should bow on to you, and you try to belittle people and you're like a hypocrite like that, I don't. I just really walk away. I don't have problems walking away from these people. I don't care who you are. Another is if you're draining my energy and you're trying to pull me down, crab mentality is there. Being jealous and being envious for wrong reasons. Trying to pull and have the crab mentality with your fellow woman, especially because I'm a woman, or you're just a fellow human being, that's another person that I have no problem walking away from. But regarding on what I'm trying to say is, if I'm going to be a specific person, know that I don't have problems naming them. If I do really have a problem with them, if they do bother me, I don't have problem banning specific people and giving them the whole charity of 2, 3 hours and 4 hours of stream just all about them. I don't go shy about that as well. But for me, I just don't really like the kindergarten back and forth. So, it's just for me. But this conversation of hippos and succubi is just a typical human behavior that you would encounter in your life, in anybody mortal life. You're gonna encounter these people. And if you are very sheltered, you've never encountered such disgusting human being, then good for you. Because then you are one of the lucky ones that don't have to deal with shit. But with the rest of us who need to learn the hard way sometimes, I want to feel that I get to understand how to walk away from it. And what benefit I had when I had the courage to walk away from it. And it doesn't have to always be, proving you are correct, they are wrong. It's not all about that. It's just sometimes you should choose your own sanity. You choose people you surround yourself with. And if you cannot understand the pattern of how these people can be hypocrite in the highest level, this is why we have corrupt system. Because tale as old as time, politicians has been named as one of the hypocrite people in the world, and yet we fall for it. Might not necessarily be me, but why are people in power when they shouldn't and not qualified even for it? Salute, bro. Just at work and got icy in my ear. Oh my gulay, I'm in your ear. We should nag Blizzard. Blah, 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 blah. Your body is so wonderful. Just my body. Les, with that being said, you know what to do, Les. Bend over for me. Why is it just my body? How about this one? How about this? Andy, are you there still, Andy? Andy, Lynch one doesn't like my ponytail. Felipe is also, I'm also in Felipe's ear. I love it, guys. Thank you, Felipe. Ayan, should cue up some Marvin Gaye. Wink, wink. Diba? And I see when you wear blue or purple, you stand out in on those. My gulay, Lynch one. Are you sweet talking me, Lynch one? Because I might fall for it. Ayan. And yes, MG, believe we should always tell someone you love them in song and words. skills. Yes. Compliment people. Just not be too creepy about it, guys. And also, do not be delulu about it. Sometimes we should really understand when to compliment. And I know, my sausages, my dudes, I understand sometimes it's really hard to compliment women nowadays because you don't know how are they going to react on it. This is why skills, patterns, interactions, applying, practicing. I always say, guys, practice it with me. I'm harmless, guys. And if you want to practice your manlyhood, that's so wrong now. That ended up so wrong. If you want to practice your social skills with women by talking, practice it in Icy Fit. Ayan, in the chat down below. If you make me kilig, ayan, like Lieutenant Nescafe has a game. Ninchuan has a game. Ayan, let's do it, guys. Make me feel happy. Ayan, show love to Icy. I don't want to get palo-palo. I know, right? I'm gonna palo-palo Linchuan later, guys. Because as I've said, guys, I'm in the mood. Ayan, and you got her excited now? Oh my gula. Yes, I'm excited now. So we're gonna go back to our topic. And the psychological tapestry. Factors contributing to hypocritical behavior. And guys, when I read this, I know for myself, I comprehend it, because I already try to understand it in my own way. So I'm going to post the link of this in the description of the stream later after the stream so that you guys can read it for yourself. Maybe it is something that you want to apply for yourself as well. Because if you are so sick and tired of people calling you hypocrite, maybe it's a time to pause for a moment and actually reanalyze yourself. Try to understand yourself. What are the things that you're doing? And maybe reading this article might shine something in your brain or in your mentality that you're actually the problem. But I think before doing that, I think you should really set aside the ego and be humble. Humble yourself from time to time, guys. It's not really that hard. Unless you're a narcissist, then that's probably really, really going to be hard. But yeah, that's another conversation in another day. But I know that we're running out of time right now. So before we run out of time, we're gonna continue this conversation anyways. I know I'm yapping, I'm yowing. You're not trying to share you guys stories. You're not trying to educate me or anything like that. So until you guys interact with me, I'm still gonna yap. I'm still gonna yow until you guys interact, ponder, brainstorm. There's no stupid ideas, stupid questions. It's human behavior. It's all out there. It's subjective. I just want to know different perspectives, because that's how can I understand or analyze a bigger picture that I love analyzing, especially as of recent. So you can read it for yourself, and also get better, and I'm saying this not because just for you guys. I'm aware when I say these things because I am applying it to myself as well. I do laugh sometimes when I'm talking to friends, even the online friends I have, Timmy, when she used kwentong at iba pa in the chat, you can see her, Wailami Cottagecore in the chat. These are the girls that I used to like back and forth. It's just real talk one, it's in Tagalog, unfortunately, guys. But we're always going to have a good kind of like adult real talk because we're not scared to throw words that sometimes a lot of people deemed, oh my God, like that, or very sensitive. A lot of people will probably think of it as so offensive, but with us, it doesn't. It's just real. It is what it is sometimes. And if you're doing it and you're called out on it, why get butt hurt? At least, they told you you're doing it. So don't do it again next time. That's pretty much it. No biggie. I love giving compliments to people who know how to accept it. Oh, so you don't want to compliment me because I don't accept it? And of course, Tita Marie is in the house. Ayan, Tita Marie. Mwah. Ayan, good morning. I believe it's good morning to you or good afternoon. So we just finished a little bit, exploration about the hippos I'm talking about. Ayan, the hypocrites. Oh, I really wonder if, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a different takes into the hypocrisy thing, Tita Marie, because I really love how you explain things sometimes. I get to understand a little bit about your mentality, just a little bit, and I want to know more. I want to pick your brain one day. Ayan, Tita Marie, if you can allow me to. And na Lin Chuan, you can't back out of Palo Palo now. Ayan, you can no. Lin Chuan is definitely Felipe, Lin Chuan, BIY, Blizz. Whether you like it or not. Ayan. But anyway, so we're going to continue on the next one, which is the succubi. Ayan. Succubi, guys, the succubus. The succubus are a entity, guys. Ayan, let me see. So succubus is a female demon. Ayan, this is actually the succubus. Yeah, female demon who was described in various European folklore as appearing in the dreams of male humans in order to seduce them. Repeated interactions, but that is the sexual activity, guys. Ayan. And as we all know, guys, ayan, one of the things that succubus do is actually suck. Ayan. Okay, let's see. The establishment. Can I have just like a very, very easy? Ayan, so many. Hold on, guys. My PC is not working. Is not trying to work with me. Hold on, guys.
Oh, yeah. Human beings fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. Icy is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. Icy is her name. You fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. Icy is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. Icy is her name. Icy is her name.
Okay, guys. Ayan. Finally, ayun. It hang. So the succubus and incubus. Did you know this, guys? The succubus and incubus are actually pretty kind of like interesting to read. But they are basically, why is my browser freaking out right now? Ayan. So I can't really open anything, guys. I'm going to show you guys. It's freaking out so much. Even my stream deck is not paying attention to me right now. So we're just really going to be like, so yes, it's not really. Succubus. So ayun. Where is it? See how slow it is, guys? It's freaking out. Like, it's freaking out. So, it is a female demon, and the incubus is the male demon. So, these are supposedly entities that they seduce and drain them of energy and vitality, and in extreme cases, even their life force. That's what is succubus. Succubus is, or incubus is the male or counterpart of it. So, when I say succubi, it means for both, you know. Am I smart or what? So, I just thought of that. So, this is one thing that I usually really, I feel I kind of like learned this at a much later day. In a much later day or phase in my life where I get to basically grew up in two worlds. And I've always said this before. And sometimes when you grow up in cultures that are totally different in each other in some way or form, you get to pick and choose which culture you want to stay or not. It's just part of being half, I guess, you know, coming from two different culture. And when we talk about succubi, these are the people that I feel like it's very obvious, but when they're very close to you, it's personal. It could be even your own husband, your own wife, your partner, your friends, your family, any interaction whatsoever, any type of relationship you have in life, make it work, acquaintance, whatever it is. If you have any interaction whatsoever, and if you are putting effort and energy in that interaction, if they are draining you, a lot of us sometimes downplay and make excuses for those types of behavior that we tolerate. And this is something that I really needed to be clear in my life before I even walk away from it. Because some of them are people that I grew up with. Some of them are people that for the longest time has become a person that I really respected or try to really put effort to be friends with. But once they become the type of human beings that they just want to be the center of every single thing, like it's a constant putting you down, it's a constant just, if they're sad, you have to be sad. Or I'm not quite sure if there's any fellow Filipinas in the house, but I'm going to talk in Tagalog language because this is something that I do want to ask them personally. But I'm going to translate this in English if you guys are watching and if you want the translation version of it, or you can just wait until I upload it in a video form. Let me know in the chat or in the live chat down below. Pero yes, Amy, Tita Marie, Wailami, Timmy, Wishikoy, if you're still out there, admin. Ito yung isa sa mga bagay na parang feeling ko lang pagkakaiba na lumaki ako sa Japan at sa Pilipinas, na napansin ko yung pagkakaiba nila, na may kultura sa Pilipinas na para bang kapag may malungkot sa paligid mo, kailangan malungkot ka rin. Huwag ka magiging masaya kasi disrespectful. Pero dito kasi sa Japan, iiwasan mong maging sanhi, o diba Tagalog na Tagalog, maging sanhi ng kalungkutan ng ibang tao. So ibig sabihin, kapag may malungkot, kahit malungkot ka, kumbaga, kapag may nangyayari, mali, kapag may nangyayari sa buhay mo, hindi mo yun dadalhin sa kaibigan mo, hindi mo yun dadalhin. May panahon para pag-usapan yung kalungkutan na yun. Pero sa panahon ng trabaho, sa panahon ng inuman o saya, hindi kasali yung mga ganong bagay. Alam mo yun, there's compartmentalization on things. Pero sa Pilipinas, para ang napapansin ko, kailangan makikiayon ka sa kung sino yung pinaka may nararamdamang kalungkutan. So kapag may malungkot sila, kailangan malungkot ka rin. Or kapag malungkot ka, kailangan yung kalungkutan mo, maramdaman din nila. Yung parang ganun yung toxicity, hindi naman sa sinasabi ko lahat. Pero naobserbahan ko, may kulturang ganun na hindi ko nakita. Pero siguro dahil medyo lucky lang ako dito sa Japan, pero may ganun akong kulturang nakita sa Pilipinas nung lumalaki ako na inayawan ko talaga because I think it's not really nice, you know. So, first time I heard that I see not kind of culture never insist in my family household. Oh, because that's what I see. And I'm not saying this in kind of way where I'm trying to call out the Filipino culture that it is that. It's just more of like, as growing up, I'm not trying to compare it in a bad way. And I hope I'm not being in that. You know, I'm not trying to be that. But I'm trying to understand because, as I've said, you know, these are just my observation alone. And I'm not saying this is correct. So for everybody that hearing this, this is not. This is just an observation. One story, one life story. And that's kind of like the difference of mentality that I've seen, you know. And maybe it's just part of the crowd that I've kept before. And it has nothing to do with the culture itself. But I've never had that kind of culture when I'm in the other part of who I am. Like the Japanese crowd versus the Filipino crowd. That's the discrepancy of the difference I see sometimes. So, but I also understand it's not for everyone. That's I said, to disclose it, it's not in everybody. It's just in kind of like observation that I do want to ponder because it's something that I really had a hard time walking away from. And they will suck the life out of you if you let them. Drama, stress, anxiety. And from Tita Marie to BIY and to Blizzard also. Blizzard says hi to Tita Marie. I like to hear the younger generation's point of view. Oh, diba? Oh my gulay. So much pressure, Tita Marie. I hope I can, you know, like good and nice express myself because sometimes I know I'm aware that I misspoke certain words. And I hope you guys can correct me if I do that. And hopefully my vocabulary can grow from here as well. It's morning here. Ayan, from Tita Marie and Amy. Who? What is that? Ayan, that. Ayan. Hello po. Ayan. Oh my gulay, Kid Mayor TV. Hola to you. How you doing? And hi, Kid Mayor, sa mga Kid Mayor dyan, type naman M-I-N-E. Ayan, so Nightbot can drop your link. Kumusta? Long time no see. Sorry, ang mentality ko, I go see my psychiatrist. Anshala Tita Marie. Ayan, unfortunately, we have to psychiatrize ourselves because we're not that. Para ang mahal ng psychiatrist, Tita Marie, picky pa naman ako. Kailangan gwapo, may six-pack. And mental health is really recognized here. And city life is way toxic, far from the village life. Oh, so I think that's that one. You know, I do see that more, obviously. I'm a city girl in Japan and in Philippines. So you can see the city attitudes more than... But there's a truth in that, guys. You know, because Timmy is a Filipina as well. So there's a truth in that. Because whenever I go back to the province for summer or like, you know, it's a different feeling. It's a different vibe. There's more of a community-based. You're really watching out for each other rather than in the city. In the city, there's a stigma around it. Not everyone. There are good people in the city as well. But it's a very, very known fact of, like, at least reality based, that they're out to get you, basically. Not to get you better, but out to get you for your harm. O, ayan. Dugo-dugo ang ilong ko dito, boss. Magulay. Ikaw naman, ilabas mo yung English mo. Nihongo diyo. Hoy, kumusta kayo dyan? Oy, walang, ayan, private. O, diba? Ayan. Pero kumusta kayo dyan lahat? Ayan, sana mabuti kayo dyan. Babalik ba kayo ng YouTube? Ayan. So, guys, please do say hi to Kid Mayor TV. O, diba? And, let's see. So that is the succubi I'm talking about. People who just constantly drain you, constantly just pull you down. And we can put the crab mentality in there, in that box of succubi. People who constantly deceive people around them, and don't get me wrong, guys. It doesn't, like, for me, I feel like that's something that I don't really, really like to feel. That's why I love being honest. I love being upfront. I love being almost like, in a way, like like cut and dry sometimes. This is it. Black and white kind of way. But I'm still learning process. I still try to learn more how to think, how to interact with people. Because I do understand that not because I'm thinking it, other people think the same way I think. It doesn't mean that just because it applies to me, it does help me. It doesn't mean that it will help other people. It doesn't mean that way. Eto. Kid Mayor, I hope you have enough facial tissue. May gulay. And what the facial tissue has to do with it? And city life is draining from the weather, the traffic, and the chaos in the community. Yes. And I grew up with lots of racism. Hard to share my feelings with family. I didn't have any Filipino friends until I was in my 20s. Oh. And Kid Mayor, okay lang po. Ayan. So I wonder, like, these are the things that sometimes I feel also, because there's a lot of Phil-Ams, or people that are actually didn't really grew up in the Philippines. They were born in the Philippines, but they grew up in America. Like, I have friends like that as well. And they're so westernized that it could either welcome the Filipino culture, that they actually love it, and there are people who actually just like cannot understand it, but they're Filipino themselves. It's usually, for me, it's funny because in the West they had this racism thing going on, but I always feel like as Asians, in that kind of word, we also have that type of form of racism. And it's weird because if the West comes to Japan, in all its logic and how the context unfolds, it's just xenophobia. It's not really racism, but because it's so familiar and it feels the same for the person who are receiving this interaction or treatment, they would think it's racism because that's so familiar for them when they're treated that way because they come from the West where racism are there. But in Japan, we don't have that context of what racism is. It's the context of a lot of Japanese aren't exposed to foreigners. So in human behavior, if someone looks different than the rest of other people, you're gonna be looked upon, probably frowned, probably kind of like don't want to be around and stuff like that. So it's just really up to you as a foreigner in this country to understand that culture and not take it as personal as it is because it's a different culture. Ami, thank you, Ami. Nowadays, people are more accepting of different cultures, especially in the Western Hemisphere. From Tita, that's a good thing, you know. I think. Oh, it is Canada, right? Canada, yes, Canada. Then I know sometimes I've been into this stereotype sometimes, guys, and if you hear it, if I couldn't filter some of it, guys, it's just for entertainment. Do not take things too personal, okay, guys? And anywhere around the world has racism, form and type of it, right? And the intention may be different, my baby, the experience is the same. Yes. Exactly. And that's why when I say things, for example, like mistakes, when we do mistakes, we want to make sure that next time it won't happen again. But it doesn't mean there's 100% accuracy that it won't happen again. It might happen again in a different light, but the same feeling, same meaning, just different context. So those are the, oh my gulay, please don't forget to lick friends. Indeed. And Pepe, hola to you, how you doing? So those are the succubi and the things that are different, but when people are like that, especially when you get to city, where sometimes melting pot can come into play, there's different perspective, different culture, and one person can take that as a toxic and then the other one is not toxic. Like if you're in the city, everybody, like in Japan, in Tokyo, everybody is just like straight, like get out. Like everyone has almost like all of us has a bitch faces outside. We don't laugh, do not take it personal. We just don't. Or like in the train station, this has been fantasized and romanticized by a lot of people, calling out Japanese as being racist because we don't want to sit beside a foreigner. It's just the uncomfortability. Why can't it just be being uncomfortable? It's not being racist. And if you ask these Japanese people, they're just uncomfortable because a lot of them are not exposed how to sit beside a foreigner, and whether you like it or not everyone thinks the same as you are. Some of the Japanese just doesn't want to bother you or just not comfortable. And why is that a problem? Why is that already a racism not to sit beside you guys? For me, if I'm a foreigner and no one wants to sit beside me in the train, I'll feel happy. Don't sit. Then I have it all by myself. I don't have to be squished in it, And where is Felipe? Is he flirting with Nightpot? I think so, Peppy. No, I think Felipe is just recovering from a really, really wet dream. You're gonna wake him up, Peppy. Ayan. And hi, DIY. And I called my mom a racist, and she only loved my Shih Tzu dogs, but doesn't like my Aspen dog. Oh, favoritism. And why do you call a sleepwalking nun a roaming Catholic? Ooh, and may gulay, o diba? BIY, that's twice. Yun. So, those are just the glimpse of what the HIPPOs and the succubis that I walk away from. And I just really think you should too. And if you don't, do you poo-poo? Just be accountable, because some patterns, it's there for a reason. As I've said, bad people are out there for us to learn. At the end of the day, it's going to be each and every single one of us choices what we want to make out of our lives. You want to be good, you want to be bad. And some people would debate, well, where is it coming from, the good and the bad? How do you differentiate good and bad? How do you differentiate hypocrisy to the highest level where it's just hypocrisy and it's fine? You could tolerate it. It's harmless. It's okay. Or where is it a point where you're gonna call out even yourself, you're gonna cut yourself, and you're gonna say no to being a hypocrite yourself? These are the things that I hope each and every single one of us are self-aware, so that we're not adding up to the confusion that a lot of the next generation will have to answer for themselves. And if us, the adults right now that are living life, that are being able to teach and guide the next generation, if we cannot get our shit together, how are we expecting that the next generation will have it good? So I think at the end of the day, that is just my point. I am a nobody. I'm a small streamer. But I know I can talk to fellow women. I can talk to sausages that do know how to listen to a woman without being so misogynistic about it, so egotistical about it. And just because I'm a woman, you won't listen to me. I want this to be just we're all human beings and we're trying to figure out life. And we need each other. Masculinity, femininity, it needs to be together. It needs to balance itself out. You need your brotherhood, we need our sisterhood, but at the end of the day, community is what makes the society a better one or a bad one. And if I could create some of that sort in a small, tiny place called YouTube, and a so-called in the inside, and so many billions of channel, there's ICFit. If you can feel that here, then I'm making justice and I'm making my job good. I did it good, and that's good enough for me. My son is half Filipino and half French-Canadian. He's 6'4" and in his 20s. Ooh la la! Oh my gulay! The Japanese flock to him like he's a celebrity. The girls are fascinated with his looks and language. Oh my gulay! Did you know? Ayan. Oh my... Talandi talaga. Did you know 3SP? Do you know George Saint-Pierre? Can you introduce me to GSP? Oh my God, that is definitely my cup of tea. Ayan. They're lucky I'm married. If not, I'm going to hunt them. Ayan. Hi, how are you doing today? Looking beautiful as always. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Nice to see you after a day of spiraling. And I need this dream today. And hi. Okay, otsukare sama desu, Tamil. Ayan, come here. Now you have to sit, relax, because a couple of minutes from now, I'm also going to have to say goodbye. So I'm really happy to actually get to catch you, Tamil, and you have to sit with me. As I've said, we'll have this routine, Tamil. 2 minutes, sit down, give yourself that, breathe, take a moment, and just listen to my voice, Tamil. And say hi to Tamil on Twitch and to Felipe, arigato. And Tita Marie from Believe, yes, BIY, it's easy to find my son in a crowd. And I see Bob. Ayan, hola to you, Bob. Good morning. And I hate waiting for my morning beverage to brew. I guess the price of tea is stiff. Oh, diba? And hi, Bob from BIY. And Zach looks like I'm a gulay. Don't do that to me. Ayan. I behave. Do not say Keanu Reeves with Hazel. Oh my God, oh my gulay, don't. Ayan, go visit him. I see he's in Nagano. Oh my gulay, Tita Marie. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Oh, definitely. I can already see a lot of Japanese. That's the type. If you are the type of Tita Marie-san, you're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time in Japan, guys. And sending some virtual hugs to you too. Loving the usual iconic watermelon fit, by the way. I see. Yes, I don't know what to wear, so I wear the other side before, so I did wear this one. I'm running out of clothes, Tamu. I feel like I've been wearing all of my clothes, and I'm not quite sure which one I didn't wear yet. So this Saturday, I'm thinking maybe I should buy an outfit just in case I couldn't find anything that I want to wear for this coming Saturday. So hopefully I get time. I get time tomorrow. Because that's tomorrow, by the way, guys. Tomorrow I'll be back. This is actually a different... I had to cancel yesterday's stream. So I did today. So tomorrow again, we'll be back again. We'll be back live streaming. I'll be talking to you guys again. We're gonna chill. It's going to be just chill tomorrow, I guess, because we already talked about the SUCCUBI, drama, gossip, and fools. It's a constant toxic talks. So tomorrow it's just going to be just a chill one. You know, I'm going to interact with all of you guys. Hopefully you can come tomorrow. Tamil, you're invited. I'm in for the new fashion era of IC then. Oh my gula, it's not new fashion. Ayan. And I'm sure she'll nail it as usual, of course. Thank you for that belief, diba? Ayan. It keeps me motivated. Keeps me motivated to do effort, to make sure that I'm presentable when I face the camera. You know, it's an effort, guys. You know, I'm not really that girly, but I'm embracing my femininity because now I can. You know, hopefully we can go deep into that. Tita Marie, definitely one. All of the girls that I'm getting close online, I do want to pique your mind with this one, but hopefully this coming months we can talk about embracing our femininity, girls. You know, I do want, and for you guys, for all the sausages in the stream, I hope, you know, even though we're gonna talk about embracing femininity in the future, in the stream, in this channel, I hope you embrace it too. Because you have mothers, you know, at some point, you're gonna have to deal with your own future girlfriends, wife, partner. I think it's very important that you understand and you talk about women with your other that's a bad word. You talk about women with people that are women. Is that how you say it in English? See, guys, this is why I'm saying goodbye, because my English is expiring. How do you say this, Tita Marie? Ayan, intriguing topic to converse in upcoming stream, right? Yes, because this is my kind of like a small rant with my fellow men, with my fellow sausages. It's like, for me as a woman, when I was dating, when I do have boy problems, I would lean on to my fellow boy or guy friends to ask what to do on certain things, because I'm dealing with a man, so hence I should probably understand at least or see the gist of what men thinks, so I can understand how to react, how to treat, how to go along or go with it. I'm not going to ask my fellow woman. I'm already in the blind, so why would I ask a fellow woman? That's usually more of aftercare, you know, like how to do. But when it comes to mentality of a man, of course I'm gonna ask guys for that advice, because it's your fellow men. So when men talks about women in a certain way, and they talk within themselves, it's good and all. I mean, I'm not judging and shaming about it. You have your talk about women, yes. But when you're trying to deal and figure out your own woman, sometimes you really want, and I would recommend you talk to a woman that is a friend of yours or someone that you trust. Hence, Icy Fit. And along with other women in the chat as well. And hello, Miss Icy. Aw, and Million, B and Z. Aw, welcome back. I'm here relaxing and I enjoyed my birthday with some fishing with my friends. Aw, diba? I like that. Good job, have fun out there. And you forgot daughters. Yes, daughters. So you want to deal with that. You want to ask your fellow or your other friends. It could be your other woman. It could be that one. Who knows? Do you, boo-boo? Ayan, happy birthday, Million. I'm here, I enjoyed my birthday. Oh, at dahil dyan, Million, B and C will definitely make 20. Oh my gulay, yes. This one, dayo. Oh, thank you, Bob. I saw that. Thank you. I was muted. So happy birthday to you. And guys, please do greet Million BNC for Chris. Ayan, am I correct? Ayan. Please greet him. Happy birthday in the chat. Belated. And it's good that you updated us. You had a wonderful day. And for all of you guys that are having birthdays, I know some of you don't want to celebrate their birthdays, but think about this. Not everybody can celebrate theirs. So do not take that. If you can actually apply that one thing for yourself, be grateful about it. Not everyone has it, so just that little thing. And thank you, Timmy. Oh my gulay. Thank you, Tamil. And also now all okay. Thank you, guys. Ayan. But time check, 11:47 p.m. in Japan. It's Friday and it's going to be Saturday tomorrow. It's going to be another stream in ICFit. Ayan. This Friday, this is the only time I do live stream this Friday because I want to push it. I didn't get to live stream yesterday. I don't want it to be like a constant canceling again. So I'm pushing myself and you can see more of me doing this. Not Friday though, but Thursday and Saturday. I'll be here. Let's talk. Let's get deep. Stop the stigmatizing of certain things that shouldn't be. It doesn't deserve to be stigmatized as bad. And stop romanticizing the things that should be shamed, And also, stop making excuses for ourselves. We talk about that. Stop putting yourself into drama. Stop creating gossip, outside of the people that you trust. It's just creating drama that probably you yourself doesn't even want to be involved in. But because you wanted to be relevant, you want to involve yourself, and now you're paying for it. So deal with it. And you are a sweetheart. And thank you, everyone. Oh, I didn't know you're gonna come back here. So thank you for you coming back here. Don't go anywhere. Because we're still not celebrating your birthday, okay? We're still gonna have to celebrate your birthday and the rest of the May babies. I'm still trying to process and schedule it. Where would it be? But I already all have my true highs, my shots, You know, we're gonna have shot on those days. We're gonna have to party, sing along, chit chat, and all of this stuff. You know, just having fun. No toxicity. Toxicity talks. We're gonna end here for now. But we talk about toxicity not to belittle other people, not to do that, but just to make sure that we understand the patterns. Because the more we understand the patterns, the human behaviors, the more we can take care of our mental health. And that's just basically what I want for all of us to achieve when you're in ICFIT. Be mentally, emotionally, physically, and lastly, guys, if you are in ICFIT and if you are not a member yet, guys, yes, you can always be a member and also be part and also discuss with us to be sexually fit. This coming Saturday, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna have a members only stream. I'm gonna have a topic. Like, I'm really gonna have a topic for tomorrow. So I hope all of my members will gonna interact with me on that. Not segue on other stuff, but we're just gonna talk about this certain topic that I think a lot of people will benefit from. Ayan. Especially if you have a woman in your life. Ayan. So that is going to be our sexually fit for tomorrow for my members only. And if you're not a member, do not fret. You know, if it is okay to be in public, I'm gonna upload it in a video form so you can watch it. So do not forget to subscribe, turn on all notifications, and don't forget, if I have scheduled live stream, press the notify me button so you won't miss it. And also, Lin Chuan, thank you. Hey, I see what happened to Jay Shore. I know, you know, I'm gonna check out my email, you know, gonna let him know. But Jay Shore, if you're out there, Jay Shore, okay, come back. Ayan. O, diba? I'm not quite sure. I'm not gonna assume, but I hope he is in a good place. You know, I hope he come back. I am, but well, I'm pretty sure I should ask you that one. No sound, I see. No sound, dear. I don't have a sound. And also please remind me about the next stream is ice, because this weekend I'll be really busy doing. Ooh la la. Nice. Where are you going, Million Band? Ayan. Chris, right? Ayan. And can I call you that? No sound. I still don't have sound. Do I have sound? I'm pretty sure I have sound. Ayan. No one can hear you, I see. No one can hear me? Refresh it, Lin Chuan. Can you not hear me, guys? I'm pretty sure I'm good. My OBS says I'm good. Might be Lin Chuan. Are you like delayed right now? You have sound. Ayan, thank you, Bob. Ayan. But yes, Bob, ayan, thank you. And also Maria Rosario, I'm pretty sure she's going to be live streaming soon, or if she's already live streaming right now, you know, check out some of the Filipino streamers out there, and also my fellow. Why do I always say fellow? Ayan, I'm really not on point on my English, guys. I'm really sorry. Bear with me. When it comes to feminism, the first question that pop in my mind is, what is feminine for you? Ooh la la, my gulay. I'm so scared na. I don't know. I'm gonna have to research that. I'm still trying to embrace mine. Ayan, Timmy. So we're gonna have to really, because I want to talk to my tacos and to my girls. Hopefully, Timmy, we can come up with that whenever you're free, only when you're free, hopefully. And if you guys want to know more, you know, and you can actually participate in that. And there are a lot of women out there. You might be intimidated by them. They might be super opinionated, but this is the time. Ask them questions. And if I can put them in one panel, guys, I would gladly and hopefully can come up with one stream like that, because I do have questions for my fellow women as well. Embracing femininity is something that I'm not really comfortable with, but I'm ready to do it, Because what is feminine for me? Diba? Ayan. Assignment for today. Ayan, Timmy. What is feminine for me? Ayan. I would gladly want to answer that at some point. And I can hear you, Miss Icy. Thank you. I hear you. My gulay linchuan, ha? Are you pranking me? Palo linchuan, ha? I'm gonna palo you for real, linchuan. And Maria. Diba? Okay, I hear you now. And no research, but in your own perception. Linchuan is just teasing you, I guess. Ayan. Of course. No research. I think it's just more of like soul searching for me. Because it's a journey for me. It's something that I had a hard time, processing in my own journey. Just because I feel there's this constant double standard, that I got to witness. It's something that I do ponder, and I hope, like our men in the stream as well can pitch into that. It's not just for women talk. It's something that we should talk about as men and women, and each one should hear each other out. So we can actually coexist with each other, even though there's double standards, there are these things, gender wars constantly. If we can stop being ignorant, and we can actually acknowledge that sometimes it is what it is, and we can just embrace our own. If you're a feminine, your femininity. If you're a masculine, your masculinity. If you can embrace that part and still coexist with each other, that's the part I want to go through, and because I do kind of like brought up into this world where woman has their own burden, and I'm not saying, and this is the part that I want it to be in that discussion, not competing, but just really acknowledging that whether if you're a man and a woman, we have burden that we each carry on its own. It doesn't have to be competing on a competitive way, but the society mainstream wants it to be that way. And now that I'm in a point of my life where I'm very stable in my emotions, in my mental, I feel like I'm mature enough to actually be okay, to embrace my femininity of what I feel about that word. Not just the word that I heard from whoever explains that to me, but what do I feel like as a woman? Who I want to be as a woman. Those types of feelings. I wanted to have that journey. And if I could be able to express it in that way, I feel like a lot of men will benefit from it, because then you can more understand what it is in our minds. Not saying that you should understand, but if you care for whoever is the woman in your life is, and it's the same for us women, if you care about the men in your life is, I think we shouldn't downplay, or we shouldn't shy away from understanding more factors that lie within the word femininity and masculinity. Because if you can really understand what we want to be in the phase of our lives, and what are the things we want to put out and accept within our life, I think it would be easier to coexist and be in a happier state. Pinauso ni Beyonce feminism. Si Beyonce ba yun? All the single ladies like that. Put your hands up. Feminism gusto ng equality, pero sa CR magkaiba pa rin. Diba? So those like things like that. I always been, not that, because there's a different meaning of what I'm trying to express when I say I'm embracing my femininity. Not that I'm saying I don't, like Felipe said, I'm not, don't believe with Felipe that I'm not a lady. I'm a lady, okay? But anyways, ayan, kidding aside, what I'm trying to say when I say embracing my femininity is it's okay to rely with other people, especially with a man. It's okay to feel like you're a princess. It doesn't have to be princess in damsel or something like that. It doesn't have to. You can be independent and still feel like you're a woman that needed to be protected, that needed to be desired and valued. That type of things. You don't have to always be on the lookout, always kind of like, oh my God, like, am I in trouble? Not like that. Like, you can actually be comfortable that you're a woman and you don't have to compete all the time. You don't have to always, put out that you got your shit together, even if you don't have a man in your life. I've witnessed women, a lot of women, who are struggling to be comfortable in their own skin because they have to validate themselves that they're independent because of all the stigma. And I also come from that. I don't want to be just a normal woman that a lot of guys usually frowned upon. Oh, they're just women, they're weak, they're emotional. Oh, you're just gonna have to excuse them. And that's why I've never been such in tune with my emotion when it comes to, like, if I always kind of like jealous with women or other women when I see them. When one is crying, it's like almost like automatically everybody just sympathize on crying. I always am the awkward, like, what am I doing? What am I gonna do? Am I crying? Should I cry? This is actually, like, whether you believe it or not, the only time I really feel that vulnerability of, like, you just cry out of nowhere. And it's in the streams, the worst possible situation. I want to be recorded crying. Because it's just something that you suppressed for a long time. And when you actually realize that it's okay to be that, it's okay to be vulnerable, because not everyone is up against you. Not everyone will try to exploit the weakness that you will portray because you're a woman. So those are the things that at some point I really want to express and get deep with my fellow women as well, with the help and support of men in the stream, that you're actually listening. And then in turn, June month is coming, men's mental health is coming, the ISUFIT is going to be catering to men as well. So I hope when it's time for women to be in this state, I hope men will deliver. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to South Carolina. Ooh la la! Oh, I heard a lot of food in there are good. Ayan. So, Million Band, if you get to see this, turn on all notifications, because later tomorrow for you probably I'll be in live streaming and embracing my masculine. Oh, I embrace my masculine identity. Ayan. When I was, of course, when I was younger, ayan, when I don't have responsibilities yet. But I think I did embrace certain aspects of femininity, like being a wife, being a mother. But overall, just being a feminine of this planet Earth, being a woman in this planet Earth, if I could say that in that corny way. I know it's corny, guys, but I don't know how to express it. Ayan. And feminism, gusto ng equality. Paano kaya yun naging equal? Exactly my point. It's like, how can it be equal when I have a tacos and you have a sausage? Or it's okay not to be gay. O, diba? Ayan, feminism, in my opinion, is all about power and control. And embrace the masculine for palo-palo. Yes! Oh my God, I'm embracing that too. DIY, that's why you're gonna have to bend over for me. And we're gonna have a palo-palo. Meet and greet, palo-palo, entrance fee. Palo. Next, palo. Next, palo. Next, palo. That would be it. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. Those are going to be like, future conversations. It's when the time is come, the time is good, and everybody is in the mood to talk about it. Everybody would be adult about it. Yes, Wailami, you too. Cottage core as well. You too. Palo palo, entrance fee. Palo. Timmy. Palo. Everyone who else. I am BIY. Palo. That would be a meet and greet qualifications for Icy Fit meet and greet. Without palo palo, no entrance. Not allowed inside. Not allowed for meet and greet. Ayan, definitely. As men and fathers, get no respect on Father's Day. When is your birthday? Means, I'm January, baby. Oh, it's already done. So, Million, you have to be here next year, January. So you can party with us on January, okay? The first beginning of the year, the first beginning, we'll definitely celebrate in Ice Fit. After you celebrate with your family, with your friends, it's usually on the 3rd, on the 4th. That's usually my first stream, and that is where we're going to celebrate my birthday. Ayan. So, yes. Father's Day. Oh my gulay. Guys, do not forget, guys, Father's Day is coming as well. We just celebrate Mother's Day. Father's Day is coming. There's so many celebrations coming on June. So, do not forget to like, subscribe, share this, and do not forget to come back when you have time. So, right now, I have to say goodbye, guys, and this is the part where it's hard to say goodbye, but I have to. So, Million Band, still enjoy it and have a wonderful, wonderful journey to South Carolina. Oh yeah, I'll be there, my friend. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, and also on January. Okay, Million Band, do not make me forget about you. Okay, and Wailami, Timmy, thank you for being here. I hope we can talk more. Ayan, next time, Wailami ha, may utang ka pa sa akin. Utang talaga. May utang ka sa akin Hindi ka pa talaga umaakyat. Si Timmy umakyat na sa panel one-on-one. Wailami, no Lami. O, diba? Ayan. Kaya kailangan bumalik ka na ulit dito, ha? Ayan. Talk to us more. So, everyone, otsukare sama deshita. I'm blabbing now. Thank you for being here. And hopefully, you get to ponder a little bit. It's just a little. It's not really deep, but hopefully we can go for more deeper than this next time. So anyways, guys, mwah, ayan, to everyone who would work tomorrow or later, have a nice day at work. Ayan, for me, I got to go good night and I have to work tomorrow, but I'll see you after my work. We're gonna have more talk, more interactions, and let's see what you guys can come up with me tomorrow, because I'm just gonna chill with you guys. So anyways, good night everyone. Thank you, IC, bye all, and to Blizzard, and to Linchuan, arigato, and also to Bruce Davies, arigato gozaimashita. Minasan, otsukare-sama deshita. BIY, thank you. Tita Marie, arigato. Next time, and sa channel na ito, kayo ang bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Ciao. Bye-bye. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for tonight. You're so nice to me, guys. Bye. Thank you, IC. Thank you, Bliss. Thank you, I love me. Na-miss ko kayo dalawa. Kaloka. Nasa na si Wish ko Thank you guys. Namamalat yung labi ko. Thank you guys. Arigato. Bye. And regards to Raccoon again, Timmy. Bye-bye.